Hello everyone and welcome to tonight's episode of Epic Fumble, where you can see myself, Fred, with my magnificent Maverick legacy all around me. Meg is not making any sound because she's chewing on chicken, like she said a bit earlier. But what's up everybody? How are you doing tonight?
Good.
We good.
After all the technical issues, but yeah.
Yeah! It seems like just a drop of water is enough to clusterfuck your keyboard and stop working. So, and after that, a Windows update. Lucky for me, it was a short one, so wasn't able to launch everything properly. So yeah, we're now finally here for tonight's episode. Really glad to be here tonight. And, for the 48th episode called Remember.
Oh boy.
But we're not even close to November.
It's not supposed to be for this.
But I'm confused now.
Maybe it happened around November.
It's okay. This episode won't have any drama or tension. It's gonna be a chill episode.
I mean,
I'm already traumatized, man.
I'll do my best.
look,
Like Isk is just chilling.
like I'm looking at our chat right now, and the way we're divided, there's Eric and I on the top part, and Megan and Marie on the bottom. And I'm like, so here's the no drama. Here's all the drama. The trauma and drama is all down here for sure.
Are we the drama? We're not the drama.
Drama?
This time you are.
Am I the
Not in
villain?
general.
I don't think I'm the villain.
I'm not the villain.
Sadly, I'm all the villain, so.
I just get dressed in black and walk in slow-mo. I'm not the villain. Stop.
That's hot.
Stop.
Yeah, I mean, literally,
So-
it's hot, black is hot.
A quick recap of the last episode. First, we started with our troublemakers, and I'm not talking about John. I'm talking about our duo, our Tabaxi and our Elven boy, being stuck in a room with a cloud kill, and with, like I said, their wits and just a bit of luck, they got out swift of this place, and nothing around seemed to have noticed their faces or identifying them. Followed by a drinking party for their alibi. Everything went well, with drunken princess sending some drunk texting, sending a message. And everything went well. Karma was happy that it was a successful mission that they encountered, and was a bit surprised with an extra token that Luna brought back from this place that he took for himself. The morning after, this token was back on the table, followed with a letter that Kimon, let me show Kimon to everybody because he's so fabulous, the French butler. Okay, butlers, at this point, all butlers has been French, but soon I'll have another accent for a butler or other French accent for other type of characters. NPC Kimon, where are you? Here you go. Yeah. Or a majordomo. Kimon. So, with everything that happened the night before, these letters were a bit sentimental for Isk. News from her father to not be judgmental about what she was about to read. And she discovered that her mother seems to be in enslavement in a not so favorable country with devils, learning that her mother was a succubus. And yeah, something around emerald dragons and different kind of stuff. And something more was left with Isk in a little box. Shard with draconic origins that is yet to be identified or tuned to. And I will ask Mary to remember us the face that Isk was doing last time we saw her.
Gosh, you're already making me sad again, so it works very well. Yeah. So she looks approximately really like confused, depressed, and mostly sad. She's very overwhelmed with emotions, but mostly you can see sadness. Yeah. So,
I thought
uh,
Isk ran out of the room at the end of last game.
at some point, yeah.
Yeah. With Nyx.
Yeah, true. As a companion to watch over.
So she could have her bubble and process.
Yeah.
So with the three others left behind, what are you doing?
Eating quietly.
Literally.
I don't know, but we're hearing Discord from somebody.
Might have a clue.
It was not me. I was on mute.
No,
my-
I think maybe from my other computer there, because it kind of fucked
Oh.
off the setup. But now it's good.
Hello, DM
It's
Nils.
muted.
So, Aaron is eating quietly,
Yep.
and I guess the two others are the same, or they're taking some initiative.
I'm eating because I'm going to be planning to head to Mix's place. Go ask him about a basilisk that I need to acquire the blood of.
Yes, I was gonna say today. We need to go kick some basilisk ass.
But first, I need my mental nourishment, so I need to eat breakfast.
Yes.
All right.
Whenever we have, like, I feel it'd be appropriate timing, I would head into the city to explore. So I'm looking for a jeweler.
All right. So you're leaving Isk at home, at peace and quiet.
With Nyx.
With
Yes.
Nyx. All right. Aaron, are you following one or the other, or you're staying at the manor?
Oh, follow Luna.
We're
Troublemakers.
gonna steal some shit.
Heck yeah.
All right. So you are all the three of you going down the tree, and everything's fine. You hear that there's been a little commotion in the city with some yellers like, "Attention, everyone! There's been a robbery at the manor of the Summer Isles. Be careful, a thief might be around." So, with the reaction that Aaron had, like,
I tighten my bag close to me. Oh, we can't be safe in this city, I guess.
Oh no, I'm dropping my alpaca. It made me laugh. Yeah.
So, you're heading to the jeweler. What are you looking for exactly?
I'm looking for some golden or like bronze plating and chains.
There's an elven fellow, a wood elf in there, that seems to everything is pretty well decorated all around, but it's mostly wooden jewelry that you've seen. It's more like little sculptures or even bracelets and all that kind of stuff in woods. But there are also metal, that is with chains and all of that assortment. And you find what you need. You need brass or gold.
What do I remember is in Isk's horns? Like her jewelry's around her horns and.
Mary, which one is it in your horns? Gold or brass?
It's well, depends who's drawing, but technically it's brass.
Okay.
Okay. So
But the two can be close in colors, though.
okay. So I'll tell you my idea, sir, and you can maybe help me to sort of counsel it through. A friend of mine recently got in an accident and lost the tip of her horn, and I'd like to replace it with some brass-looking metal with some chains, so it looks delicate.
I could try to manage something out. Give me a second and let me check out what I have.
Thank you. Hopefully it's not too expensive because I'm quite poor.
Well, you came in a jewelry store and you were expecting something not expensive.
Well, do you have students' discounts?
No.
Do you have local hero discounts?
There is no discount, my dear.
Okay.
And for a brass one, since it's not a golden one, I would, you were taking a light chains, remember what you said again? Light
It's just-
chains?
It was a light change just because she's a tiefling, so it would kind of have a nice little look to it. Obviously, if you have like a little amethyst flower accent, a very small one, just to make it a little pretty. I know amethyst is not that expensive.
For the chain itself, it would be around 10 gold piece.
All right.
And if you want to add the emerald part, it might be a bit more expensive. And
the
by a
chain
bit,
does-
I'm talking about maybe 30 gold piece more.
Oh wow. Oh, amethyst in D&D is much more expensive than the real life. Shit.
Oh, amethyst.
Yes.
Sorry, I understood emeralds. Amethyst.
Oh.
I would go for maybe 15 more, so 25.
Okay. Okay. Do you know if there's like a wizard arcane shop around I could sell some stuff to?
Sorry, I've been distracted by something that's happening on my computer.
So, just to make sure that I understand right, it kind of like includes the tip of the horn and like the chain and the amethyst accent
Yes, for now a
Yes.
total of 25. Yeah.
for 25. Do you know of a shop close by that would accept to sell some arcane stuff?
To sell Arcan stuff, or you want to sell Arcan stuff?
I want to sell arcane stuff. Okay, so let me put it out to you. I have 17 gold pieces to my name. So I
Alright.
need to find
The rest of
roughly
it.
8 more gold pieces. Yes, exactly.
But you have a friend. Don't think your friend can advance you something?
I'm not gonna ask my friend for that if I have the money in other things, you know? That's not polite.
Yeah, but we would be wasting less time that you are going to another
Alright.
place, and I might sell it to another customer in
Ah.
case you just go.
Ah, he's worse than a car salesman. Arian, do you mind
Yes.
giving the man the 8 gold pieces I don't have and we can go sell my arcane stuff?
No problem.
Thank you. Here you go. And I will give him the 25.
All right. So you're not officially poor.
I am at -8.
Yeesh.
So if you can make it into like a sort of like flower star looking thing, that'd be appreciated.
And the like and poignant PS Doll said in chat, it's not Ivan anymore, it's Erin! I need money!
Well, in my defense, I have not been allowed to steal very much lately. So
Yep.
I need to fill up the coffers.
What?
How is that a defense? I
Well-
don't feel I have plenty of money.
Well,
You
We are
literally
defensive
stole
of us.
yesterday.
I what?
You literally stole yesterday.
I mean that too.
Well, nothing of value.
Two
I mean-
freaking ring of magic items. What the
Is
fuck are
would
you
disagree
talking
with
about?
that. Also,
I
magic
know,
rings.
but I mean that's fine. But I need to steal like jewels so I can sell them easy. You know, it's all about the turnover, baby. You
okay.
know.
it's okay. We're here now. We're analyzing the store, checking the
Yeah.
entry points we can take.
Exactly.
Are you really
You're gonna
doing
get a
that?
membership card? No, I don't think so.
I'm passively perceiving around me.
No, if he does it, I'm not.
Maybe, but there's some intention about it, so you would have to roll a deception check if it is
Nice.
really your intent.
No, I'm just looking around.
Okay.
I'm not shopping. I'm just waiting for her. I'm like just looking around. Nice shop.
All right. So, you have the pieces that you asked for the jewelry, Luna, without problem. And you two head out right after to sell the thing. And probably give me an intelligence check, Luna.
Oh God.
And after that, I want to get into a store that sell seeds of plants, plant seeds, tree seeds.
Makes sense. 19.
All right. Probably that
Smart
Mix
cut.
would be able to recommend a good place for
That's true.
selling arcane stuff.
Very true.
And he
Very
also
true.
is into plants, so I can also ask him about seeds.
True.
Yes, indeed.
Let's do that.
Let's go.
But first, we
bring
have
Dawn.
a Dawn and Mix conversation. Let me pick up the image of this little Mix. No! Foundry,
No.
you destroyed my hopes and dreams. Foundry destroyed the image of Mix.
No.
Give me a sec, I'll just find it back. Oh my god, it's in the conversation between me and Mary. It's gonna be long.
I mean, you can just messenger C files.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Open in Messenger
there you
and media.
Are you saying we talk a lot?
And showing pictures and stuff. There's like too much. Since you're the one who did my logo and all that stuff, we shared a lot of freaking stuff there.
Hello. Sorry about that.
So, here we go. We got our boy back. Look at that face.
He's so damn cute.
He's so cute. He's a good boy.
Damn cute.
And when you knock, since it's early in the morning, he's not at the academy yet.
Mhm.
And you just see, like, he's not wearing the leather parts of his outfit. He's mostly wearing the fabric, like rough, a bit of roughed face. Yeah? Oh. Dawnbringer. What brings you this early?
Good morning. I hope I am not disturbing.
I'm having my oatmeal. You want some?
No, thank you. I am well fed.
All right. Well, come in. I want to sit down. I'm not woke up yet. So, yeah. What can I do for you?
I will try to keep it brief, but I was remembering your request for basilisk blood. I believe it was.
Yes, for my transmutation stone I'm working on. And he looks a bit further in the room, and you see that the concoction that he was building up the day before is still boiling and preparing with a really strong smell that seems to be like chemicals, but right now everything's fine. Nothing exploded, everything stable. We should be good. And you mean you really want to give me a hand with that?
That is correct. If that is still something you require.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, since I can get out of the academy a lot, I am trying to provide some things. And like I said, I could trade what I said, this transmutation stone. I would be able to do it afterwards. And I would communicate with you if I would have to use it for myself. But would be the exchange of like the infusion things that you are able to do with all that kind of stuff.
Very well. Would you have any knowledge of where the basilisks are in this area?
Yeah, it's actually where the... And you see that he's getting a bit closer to talk to you, and where the druids have some fuck-ups in the woods.
You mean failed experimentations, I'm assuming.
More that they have problem with tainted stuff that would be needing untainting, and the basilisk are around there.
I have encountered some traces of the taint, as you most likely saw when I presented the Emerald Ash Heart yesterday.
Yeah, that would be, maybe it would not be a good idea if you bring it there with you, then. If there's another source of corruption, might be a link to it. And then might be dangerous for you. Just a guess, but between brains.
That is a fair point, yes. I will keep that in mind. But yes, so you say there is a zone of corruption nearby, and that is where the basilisks would be.
Yeah, because I think they've been tainted too.
I see.
Yeah, the drills are having a hard time right now. That might be falling in your favors. Because, as remember, your elven man, boy, Aaron, with you is still outcast or banned for here, right?
Boy. Huh.
Well, in that case, can you point me in the correct direction, or do I need to see the druids myself?
Oh, let me try to set you. Yeah, it would be the druids. Because the direction, I know it's west from here, but I don't know where exactly. But druid would be maybe able to point it out.
Where could I call upon them then, if you don't mind my asking?
I could ask for an audience at the court. Roinar, the second Archduke, is actually there today, so maybe a good time for this kind of request.
Very well. I will go ask at the court, it would seem. I am not as tactful as Isk. I hope not to make a fool of myself.
Well, Roinar is not the most tactful person, so yeah, should be good. And at that moment, there's at the door where Luna and Aaron are. Were you coming with the others?
It was only me when I left.
All right. You see, he grabs his quarterstaff and goes at the door. Not sure. Like,
Eren, do you think we should pretend to be here under the name of the Pineapple Lord?
Oh my goodness, yes.
and he opens the door with a creak, like, oh, okay, yeah, it's them. And
Shit. I
He
forgot he
recognizes
knows
too
us.
fast. Yeah.
Yes. Ruins everything.
Ah. Were your how should I say, adventurers searching for goods fruitful. Aaron, Luna.
Well, I mean,
Yes and
I'm
no.
poor now, and I owe Erin money, so I'd say yes.
Fair enough. Perhaps there's some way that you could acquire money by way of a job here. I don't think we'll be leaving quite so soon.
A job. Luna's face is like, what? How dare you say that word to me?
I don't want my fur to get dirty. Don't like this.
No, it's okay. Well, we'll ask him if we can find a store where we can sell some stuff. That should be a good start.
Yes, I have armor and everything I need to sell.
In
I've
that
been
case,
hoarding.
I will leave you to your work. I need to see how do they say it? A druid about a basilisk.
Oh. Weren't we gonna meet with the
Yes.
druids because of the dad already?
Yes, this is on the separate matter of Mix's basilisk blood.
Uh,
If you wish to join me on that
definitely.
task, we can regroup at the room. I will need to leave a few things behind in safekeeping.
Perfect. We'll meet back in the room.
You might need backup. There might be crazy druids.
I believe I can handle the druids myself. The basilisk, however, I would appreciate the backup.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Don't worry, I'm
Alright.
not there. You're not absolutely not in my home now. As you see that he's getting the pieces of his outfit a bit more, getting ready to leave.
At which point, I'm going to bid Mix adieu.
Right. See you, Don.
See you very soon. Hopefully, with what you require.
And not in stone.
Correct.
So there you go. I was gonna ask that of the DM. Is it common knowledge?
It's
about
not common
basilisk?
knowledge. You have to do a nature check.
Okay, so it's not. They're not as popular, let's say, werewolves and other monsters.
Well, you know the folklore that yes, the things that cross a basilisk turn to stone, but you don't know exactly how or that kind of stuff.
Nix, about the stone thing. How does that work exactly?
Oh, you don't know about basilisk? All right, let me check it out. And
No, I'm more into normal beasts of the forest.
okay. Well, they're not normal around here, but okay.
Fair point.
But yes, the stone thing is that when you cross their eyesight and there's eye contact in between you two, there is you literally turn to stone in a permanent way.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm also not going.
Yeah, smart. Okay. Okay, we'll have to figure out ways to blind them, make sure we don't look at them. Okay, it'll be a tricky fight, but we'll figure it out.
But you could voluntarily look at the ground and not at them, but it would be a hard time fighting them.
Yeah, it's okay. We should find some.
And yes, if you shift into a bear and you try to strike them, you will become a stone bear. Just in case you want to vary your statue mode.
It's okay.
Alright.
Mix,
Yeah.
would you have a second to help me go through my box of components?
Nope.
Do you know who could?
It's a joke again.
Okay. Well,
I can
know-
arrive late. I'm the boss of that library, so.
Oh, there you go. Have your own business. Very proud of you.
It's the academy's not mine, but that department, yeah.
But still, I mean, own up being a boss babe. It's pretty cool.
Buzz, babe.
Yes, it's what we say back home. Don't worry about it. About the box of components.
Yeah. That.
So, I kind of stole it off of a devil, and they were rare ritual components, and I have a little bit left because I used about 20 gold piece, and it's about 180 gold piece worth, but I don't really know all of it.
Okay. Well,
What is it?
let me check it out. Let me check it out.
Because everything that we might use, like through Isk or Dawn or Erin, I'm gonna keep, but everything we're not gonna use, I'm gonna sell it and hopefully be able to pay Erin back without selling my hair.
All right, all right. All right. I got a 30.
Oh shit! Nice.
You have expertise in arcane.
I assume. Fuck, nice.
And he's a brilliant boo.
But
So he's looking and like, oh yeah, I've seen these before. I don't know what they can be used for yet. I would have to study it more, but yes, ritual components about conjuration and enchantments. All right, cool. Yes, this is around 180 gold. Like you said, it worth. It was. You said that you used 20, so. Is it 160 pieces, or is it the two? It was 200 and now it's 180. Okay, and you're not lying to me.
No, that part is true. A lot of the things I say is bullshit, but that is true. I don't lie about money.
Okay, so he keeps searching in it and like, well, I could resell it for the same price. So you see that he's checking in his little pouch on the side and like, and you see that he's just putting his whole arm in it. Okay, here's a little pouch. Here, he gives you the pouch with it, and you see that there is 18 pieces of platinum.
Did I just get rich, Erin?
Yeah, I'd say it's better from where you were just 2 minutes ago.
So, is it okay? Do you think it's a good deal? Because I wouldn't sell it if you guys need it, but also I don't need it anymore. Because I'm not magic anymore since I died.
Well, for now, I'll keep it to myself and see if I sell it or not. So, I'll be keeping it
Alright.
here, and you can always
So if-
butt it back afterwards
Okay,
if I find some
okay.
things. I'll do some research on it.
Okay, I appreciate it. So you keep me posted, but in the meantime, I'll remove it from my sheet and I'll add some money. Ah! Oh my
Yes.
god! And I'm gonna give the money to Erin. Thank you, Erin.
Of course, anytime.
It's
much was
18
it?
platinum pieces.
Yes. How much was it with the interest that I owe you now?
The same that you borrowed.
Oh, you're too kind.
Well, you're my friend.
No, thank you.
And when did you lend that money, actually?
About 20 minutes ago.
So there's really interest about 20 minutes?
Well, I mean, it was a good thing he did. And it's business. You know, you don't ruin a friendship with business.
Yeah, right. Okay, fine.
Okay,
Oh,
and as you are acquainted with plants, would you know where I could acquire some seeds?
Depending on what kind of seeds you want.
I would like mistletoe seeds
Yeah.
and any thick tree seeds, like very thick trees. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, thick trees.
Like
right?
large enough that I could go through it. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see. You're doing the druid thing.
Eventually, it's in preparation for that.
That you like sometime headbutt a tree instead of going through it.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
So I want to practice with my own trees first.
I have mistletoes
sweet.
seeds. But the tree would let me check it out. Is there any specific value for the spell or
No, it's just it has to.
it's just the
component.
components? Cool. I said so. I would have maybe some of the one of the trees about Ishalion. So most of them. Are you going to use like the growing plant stuff to make it bigger?
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, the plan for those ones are once we have our own base, I would plant some of them around then, just to have some trees around our place.
Your own place.
Yeah. Like
And
I'm
you're-
getting older, I have to settle down eventually. You know what I mean?
How old is that?
Some decades old, you know.
As in like 30 or like 90?
Who knows at this point? You lose count, you know, when you get old.
He's being very
You're like a
cryptic,
child
mentioning-
for the elven people.
Then nobody needs to know that. Just between you and me.
It looks into your traits, man.
Still, for short-lived creatures, this is still very old.
Yeah, for sure. All right, but yeah, you can have some, whatever. You see that he's just taking a small pouch. Here,
Thank you.
my pleasure.
And Fred, have I
Yep.
seen like the big tree? Does it have like little fruits and things around?
There's no fruits. There's only leaves.
Oh, so it doesn't reproduce. That one is a unique tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't reproduce.
It's like I was gonna ask him if he wants to expand. You know.
Speak with plans with the world tree.
Yeah, exactly. Man. Like, hey, bro, there's a lot of room on this planet.
And yeah, that's pretty much. So, is there anything else?
No, that's good for me. Thank you so much.
All right, I have to go work now. My employee's gonna like, you can't complain. We're not at the right time if you're not at the right time. Thing so.
True.
All right, so please get out of my place and have a good day.
Ciao.
All right. So you're getting out. Isk with just took around the AM thing, and since the court isn't back in the trees, you guys are going back in the tree.
Yeah.
Cool. So, Isk with all this little time, a couple of hours. Is there anything specific you did?
Yeah. Well, she's gonna like walk and think a lot, but at some point she's gonna go see the butler and ask him if they would. Do we have any golden thread?
Golden thread? Golden thread, milady. Give me a...
Yes.
You mean for just a little filament? Just a little.
Yes. I might. And a needle, probably. Yeah.
You mean literal gold, or you mean fabric in a kind of golden tint?
The second.
Okay, because that filament of of gold would have been a bit weird to find, but yes, I can try to manage to get some things. Give me about 15 minutes and I'll be able to find some.
Great.
Is there anything else?
No, that would be all.
Alright.
And a needle, but yeah.
No problem. I'll bring these two. Do you want me to bring you some food since you haven't eaten this morning?
Yeah, sure. Why not something light, maybe?
Yeah, fruits and like maybe a bagel.
Forget the bagel. Just the fruits.
Alright. It's true that the bagel is not light. I'm sorry. And he just scan her off and come back at 15 minutes later with what you requested.
Alright. So she'd probably go find a really nice spot. As she didn't have her morning routine with the sunrise and stuff, she's gonna just find a place with a good view. And she has with her also that red piece of fabrics that is one of the last piece that they have from the Valois.
Alright.
And so, yeah, So she's going through a meditative work craft, if you want. So she's gonna try to work it out. Make it's a piece of cloth now, as it's used to be a cloak, but she's gonna try to make a cleaner piece out of it and embroider some stuff on it.
All right. So, when you guys come back home to the castle first, well, Don, you were going straight to the court, or you were passing by there?
Passing by there. It's kind of, sort of on the way, ish.
Yeah.
So
So, when you arrive, you see that actually Isk is on the rooftop of the house.
is everything all right, Isk?
She's not really answering, but she looks like she's not mumbling, but when you sing a song really low for yourself, humming. She's humming, yeah.
I see. I'm assuming I am disturbing. I will leave you to your thoughts.
Well, you can stay if you want. I'm just not in the mood for talking.
I understand. In your position, I believe I would be similarly undisposed for conversation.
Mm. But you can stay. Hey, your pick.
I was only passing through, to be fair. I have to see the court about a basilisk.
You? To the court?
Yes, it would seem that the druids would be more up to date on where a basilisk could be located, and so I must ask them.
Hmm. Alright. You're a big man, so I guess you're able to handle your own things. But if you ever need a hand, let me know.
Yes, if the political language of the court fails me, then I know very well who to consult.
And with this little discussion, this is around the time that Aaron and Luna pops up in front of the manor too. The tree house.
With all the square footage.
Yeah.
Honestly, like Don is gonna turn out as a realtor at the end of this campaign.
He's gonna
He's
build
gonna
a
be
house.
selling houses. Yeah.
I tell you, you have never seen square footage on this level before.
Look at all these square footage. For sure. Do we see
All
Isk,
right.
or are we just like in front of the manor?
Well, you see Don, like, in front of the door, looking at Isk on the rooftop and having a small discussion. And yes, you see both of them. Like Don seems to be on his way out of there.
Oh. Isk. Isk, I have a gift for you. Do you want to come down?
So she's a bit curious, so she's gonna go down. I'm not sure how she's gonna do. It's a slow day. I guess she could. Yeah, she's gonna go on the site. Is it really quite complicated to get down from there, or is it like a flight of stairs? How did she manage to get there?
You went through a trap that is going inside the manor, and
Oh, so she would have to go back inside. And...
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You're gonna misty step the shit out of that?
Yeah. She's a lazy ass, eh? So,
I get that.
all right. So I'm gonna use some Misty Stick just to, you know, yeah. There you go.
All right. So just need you to spend a spell slot, and it's just in front of you.
Always jump a little bit when you do that. Well, do you prefer that you close your eyes and I put the gift on you?
Yeah, I'm curious. Why not? Sure.
All right.
Hopefully.
So I'm going to go around, and I'm assuming that I'm gonna need Dawn's help to make it more permanent, but just to kind of like position it and loop it around the earring that we both share, so
Great.
that the chain kind of like goes from her horn down to like the earring with a little like flowery, sparkly amethyst flower. And open your eyes. Dawn has to make it permanent, but I know you were mad that the witch took a piece of your horn, so
Oh.
hopefully it's making you a little bit more whole.
That's a very nice thought, Luna. Does it look good?
It does. It's very sparkly.
Oh, I'll probably have to find a mirror at some point. Or, how's the weather? Is it a bit, is it dry or is it more humid?
It's more humid. It's more cloudy
Okay.
around this time.
So she's looking around to find a mirror for herself, and she, oh, wait a minute, and she's just gonna gather water drops around to make like a piece of water in front of her.
Okay.
She's so extra. I fucking love it. No
And
mirror,
yes,
let me build it out of thin air,
yes,
bitches.
you use your shape water to look at yourself in the thing, and yes, it is pretty beautiful.
Oh.
Simple,
She-
but
Whatever. You can see she's very touched, and usually she's really agile and agile with words, but there seems to be missing a bit. So she's just turn around. The water is gonna like go down, plug down, and she's gonna just hug you.
Aw, you're welcome. I wanted to get one that matched, but I just got into more money, so I'll see what I do with it. Maybe I'll get it.
It. I'm not asking how you get that money. All right, you do you, honey.
Oh well, that actually brings the conversation. You remember what the component chest that I sold from the devil?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sold it to Mix. He's gonna look into selling it himself. But if we need some components from it, we can always go back and I'll give him the money for it back.
Oh, that's very good to know. That's good
Yeah, 'cause
thinking.
I don't use it anymore, but maybe you do.
Hmm.
Or Don does.
Is Don still around, or did he left already?
he's about 100 meter.
Start
All
with
right, so he left, and which makes me think, and she's gonna look back at Luna and like, Sarai,
Yes.
the question you asked me the other day.
He's the one you drunk called. You drunk stoned him.
Yeah.
Do you have
Something
little
like-
flutters for Shirai?
It's complicated. I don't know.
Does he make your belly button twist?
What? I hope not.
Well, you know, when you think of him, is your belly button twisting a little?
There's a. There's a very mixed feelings coming whenever I'm thinking of him. honestly.
So Eden is gonna go with Don and not have this conversation.
Aaron,
naval
Don, wait up!
twisties?
Wait up, Don. I'm coming.
We didn't talk about the naval twisties. Come on. Ah,
That's girl talk
Like,
time.
there's Aaron is like,
Just-
there's
just-
too much cheese over here. Bye.
Slowly exit.
It's alright.
do you
And
want
with
to
the
go see
passive
him?
perception of them both, they wouldn't notice that you're gone. So,
You wouldn't?
well, you both lack wisdom. I think so.
Yeah, that's very accurate.
I'm
Very
average.
accurate.
Average.
I'm sucky. I'm very sucky.
I have
But
a
his
Ooh,
passive
that's like-
stealth is pretty good, so I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
It's true.
Just gonna Batman his way out of this. Just like,
Hell yeah.
It's like a magician. Just like the poof of smoke and like, ooh, he's gone.
So while
Do
the
you want
ladies
to-
have their little chit chat,
Yes, about the twisties.
the twisties,
Yeah, naval twisties.
we're gonna
It's a
follow.
thing now.
It's a thing now. Yeah.
ay, ay, ay. Please not be a thing now.
Both of the gentlemen goes to the court. That is not so far from there.
Convenient.
Okay, Don, so between you and me, you have a way with words. So, got it on you for this. And
Like,
also, these druids may not like me in advance. Simply by association.
that is a fair point. As far as words, I would have argued that my words are focused on the sciences and on logic. However, you do have the logic on that second point.
Worst case, I'll bring out my druidic language to see if we connect on a deeper level. It's a plan B type of thing.
Here's hoping as all goes smoothly, no matter what.
Yeah, we're here to help, right? This should be open.
Correct. That is my hope. All right, let's go.
So as you arrive inside the court, you're not in the large room where there was everyone like last time. Let me
Fair.
putting up the decor. Just a bit. Farewell court. Here you go.
Very tasteful.
So
Very
as you're going back in, you're received by a human lady. Just, yeah, yes, sir, Goliath. How can I help you?
I require an audience with the druids. I would assume that would mean with Raynar. On a matter of
Archduke Reina. Yes.
my apologies. Archduke Raynar. On a matter of dealing with some pests.
All right. Let me see what I can do. Probably, maybe to manage some stuff. She goes in. Come back after maybe 5 minutes. And she comes out. When would you like the audience? We have some room in like a week and a half.
That is inconvenient.
Aaron, you could give me an insight check.
Heck yeah.
Please do, because I'm not going to succeed at that. I could try, but I'm not going to succeed.
Oh,
Wow.
boy.
Okay.
Eden is not comfortable right now, so he wasn't paying attention.
I think I can outdo that, but anyways.
A week and a half? Would that be good for you, sir?
Is there no way to arrange a few moments of the Archduke's time? This will be brief.
The you see that she's hesitating, looking around, thinking. for a fee, I might be able to advance the meeting within, would say, like in an hour? But that would be without. And she points at Harry.
And people were complaining my dad was a crook.
Well, I'm gonna say the Archduke's probably not a crook. The secretary, that's another thing. Someone look over at Aaron and go like, okay. Then look back at her, and I'm going to lean slightly forward because I am assuming not some kind of very tall furbolg or something, this secretary.
No, she's a 5'4" lady.
So I have a lot of room to lean forward and almost, I guess, hide the light above her. Look her right in the eyes and say, "A fee, you say?"
Yes, exactly. A fee for bringing up the to ladder down the other meetings that our Archduke would be having. Were you trying to do an intimidation check?
Not yet.
Okay.
Give me about 2 seconds,
Uh,
because that's what I was hoping to hear. Perhaps
Administration fee, yes.
Perhaps I'm not aware of the local customs. I didn't know that bribery was so common here. I should perhaps tell my host, the Archduke Thundercloud, of such interesting procedures. That's the intimidation check.
Roll me this intimidation check, yeah.
it
Which
should be
With
Roll with
advantage,
intelligence.
with
I
no,
was
no.
so excited
Good,
for the
because-
moment that Dawnbringen would meet a crooked politician, you know? Like, fuck yeah.
You see that she's a. Let me look up at the agenda. Just a second. And you see that she's only turning around and checking in a book and like taking a few seconds. It will be available in like half an hour. Would it be great for you?
that is very good. I appreciate efficiency.
Thank you. And a bit terrified and like smile at the same time. It will be dealt in a half an hour. Thank you.
Very well.
Still without the renegade. Thank you. And she.
I'll
Yeah.
turn to my good friend Aaron. I will not intimidate because I like him.
It's
apologize
okay,
for
big guy.
that.
You tried. I had a feeling.
We will do our best to clear your good name before we leave.
Well, I'll probably be sent to help with whatever is disturbing them, but I guess I'm not good enough to be part of an official meeting. Risking my life for them will be a sacrifice they're willing to make.
It is no judgment on your character. Do not worry.
Yeah. We'll see. Let's see what they say once we do it. Well, I will see you back at the big house.
And I will hope to bring good news.
And I, just for the hell of it, shapeshift into a small wolf, like a normal wolf, and run away.
All right. I've got to prepare to, I guess convince the guy to a certain degree with my -1 of charisma, which worked this far, so feel pretty good about myself.
Well,
So
you brought up Thundercloud, so
Look, I'm trying to put everything on my side here.
it worked. It officially worked.
Mm-hmm.
And the half hour goes, and so Dawnbringer, and she just as she opened the door.
Stand up straight. walk into the small court.
Your full name, please.
My name is Vonea Vaimelaga, and I go by the nickname Dawnbringer, as is custom.
All right. And you see that the door is open, and she steps in and is like, "Incoming, Vonea Vamelaga, called Dawnbringer of the Maverick Legacy." And you're like, "Oh yeah, protocols." And
Yeah, it's like, yes, okay. So I walk in, looking in my absolute best in my full plate armor, with cape in the back. I know Edna says no capes, but cape.
But you have the cape, but you don't have the it's not a cape of the, because there is a
No.
magic item in dungeon in Dragon 5th edition that there's a
There is. I have a cloak of protection instead. So
I think it is dazzling or something like that. Whatever.
Billowing.
Bellowing.
That's
Cape
the one.
of bellowing. Alright. So you have a couple of people all around, but the person that stands off from all the others is Roynar. This grumpy furbolg. Grumpy look-alike furbolg.
come on, he's a well-traveled man
Yes, he is.
with a very nice mustache, I must say.
With a very nice mustache and chops. So, Dawnbringer it is.
At which point I will bow as is custom back home.
What is
But-
your requests?
I'm requesting knowledge of nearby basilisks roaming near tainted lands, as well as the permission to hunt one down.
How do you know about tainted lands?
Twofold, sir. I've encountered the taint on my walk towards Ishalian, and Mix of the Academy, who I am working with, informed me of the nearby taint.
Mix, you say. Alright. Note this. And you see that there's a scribe.
Stenographers, man.
I love Mary's face now.
Look, this is me ruining everything that Iska's ever done. But that's just how it goes.
Yes, ruined my entire life. Everybody's doing that anyway. Let's go.
I just gave her jewelry, man.
Okay, except Luna so far.
That's fair.
Yes.
I'm too oblivious to ruin anything.
you're all able to do that on your own, darling.
Yeah.
Look, at least I'm doing so with good intention and a lot of ignorance about tact and politics.
It's alright.
You can beat me up later.
And how would you be able to get us out of this mess?
I will be frank and state that I have only encountered the taint once and only succeeded in clearing it in that one instance. It will require observation and possibly research to clear this other area. However, I am willing to do so. And my companions and I form a rather suitable team for any such engagements.
There is. You see that he's looking at the others. A specific location inside the woods that seems to be disturbing the animal of the region. The basilisk seems to be not affected by this. If you can identify this kind of section, We can provide you with the location of it. And try to not kill all of them. We still want to manage to keep the species intact. The less damage you does to the fauna, the better it is. The wild is the wild is not to be disturbed.
I understand. I require only one specimen, as I recall, for our uses.
All
I
right.
have no intention of disturbing the wildlife. Nature is precious, as we all know.
And he looks at you, staring the face going to your feet and looking back at your full-plated armor. Yes, indeed.
I was expecting that. It's okay.
Scribe, give him a map of the region with the location on it. Yes, sir. And, someone ring you. This map in question. Will that be all?
That will. You have already been gracious with your time.
Thank you for being respectful and followed the protocols in place. Wish you well on your journey, Goliath.
I thank you, Archduke Roynar. And I will bow again, and slowly turn and make my way out.
The lady comes in and leaving Valnea Vamelaga of the called Dawnbringer of the Maverick Legacy. You
Yeah.
steps up. Please.
Doop, 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 doop.
Aaron waiting in the waiting room. Oh no, you were already back towards the manor, right? Okay. So, ladies, with everything all that happened, what would you be doing? What do you do?
Well, I figured we would just talk about the belly button twisties and girl talk with mimosas that Kimon would bring us about
Ooh.
her love for Shirai.
Oh.
That's pretty much, I think, I would push to do. I don't know if I have its consent.
Oh,
But-
at that point, it's taking our mind away. So yeah, whatever.
There you go. So we're gonna go like full on like girl movie, like on the bed with the like this and the feet up and the glass of mimosa and twirling her hair and should you call him
Braiding
again and like
Oh,
Oh
boy.
boy.
maybe you should tell him you have a baby spider now. He'll be
No.
impressed.
Well, calling him now would be just awkward, honestly. I'm not even sure if I can talk to him again. So
Want me to call him and ask if he likes you?
no.
What if I'm very subtle with it? What if I'm like, oh no, Isk is ill. You need to come and see her because you may not be able to see her again. Come quick. And if he's fast, we'll know that he likes you.
I don't think I'm that significant for him. I mean, we've met once. That's pretty much it.
Yes, but I mean, you stayed together for a while and you had some long talks and you guys played chess, you know.
I wouldn't count on it. Plus, going to the Italian is quite an issue, so yeah. And you don't know, we might need the stone for something more serious. Aren't you going this afternoon hunting the basilisk?
I don't know. I bought the jewelry for you and then I got rich. That's pretty much where my mind stopped. I mean, I haven't seen that much money in a long time. That gave me the belly button twisties.
So we found your new boyfriend. Okay.
Money, yes. Yes.
Or is it a new criteria for a boyfriend? He has to be rich.
Don't really have interest in the boyfriend. I find them sometimes pretty from afar, you know? And when they
What
get close, I
about
get anxious.
what about some red hair?
Some red hair. Oh, you mean the witch? Well, I mean, I would put her on my shelf and I would like to look at her sometimes, but then she makes me nervous, you know? She talks to me and I'm like, oh, no. I get very nervous, you know? I feel it here. It's like someone took the letters and just jumbled them. I don't know what to say anymore.
Would you like to get over that,
I
or you
don't
enjoy it?
know. I mean, it's a nice feeling just to be a little nervous, you know? I haven't felt that sort of adrenaline in a long time. The most I've felt adrenaline wise like that was when I died or almost died every time. You know, like when were in the manor,
So,
I almost died. That was a rush. It's scary, but it's a rush, you know?
so you like the rush,
I guess so, yes.
and you can see like his looks gaze just turn a bit softer, looking at you,
Why are you looking at me like that?
and she's slowly getting closer to you.
What are you doing?
How does that make you feel? And she's
The,
getting her face slowly closer and closer to yours.
is it you have an eyelash there? You should make a wish.
Is this how you answer to stress?
It feels like I only have a long anymore, not two. I don't know what to do with my skin. What do you do with arms, Zisk? I don't. No.
So, and she'll just get closer to your face, and she'll go to your ear, very close, and as you can feel her breath in your neck, and tell you, well, it's up to you. Whenever you want to get something above that, you let me know. And she'll go back.
The succubus has awakened.
She's tapped
I
into
got
her
it from
latent
my
abilities.
mama.
Okay, Fred, you may give her powers now. She has
She-
awakened.
Yeah,
She's
ready.
clearly using what her mama gave her.
This is like the background that we all were waiting for. To kind of so you left the room, I assume. Is that
No,
what you
no,
said?
just go back
Okay.
to her initial position and like go back to her laughing self and like drinking.
You can see
Really
that
casual.
she's kind of like very awkwardly laughing it off because she really objectively doesn't know what to do with herself, and she's kind of like hooking her claws because she doesn't really know what else to do and just like stretching her paws, and she's like, so right, and she's just like
And
super nervous.
Luna is saved by Aaron that just went a quick in and out. That is opening the door and just like Luna just like pum 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 pum. Okay,
Hey.
now.
All right. It says Luna's bisexual awakening, essentially.
Hey,
This is
guess
what
what
happened.
happened? I wasn't welcomed. I wasn't allowed in. Is I love your city. I love your people. Not really. But whatever.
Does Aaron actually start crying? Please tell
No.
me he starts crying. We have mimosa for you. Do you want mimosa, Aaron?
Yes.
Yes, alright. Here you go. I put some
And
honey in it for you. There you go.
I was gonna be all polite and nice with the dreads, but not even want to see my face. Just drinking. Fuck them.
Why do they hate you like that? I
don't
never
know.
understood.
It's
That
because
would be
I'm
my
me.
fault.
Why?
Because of me, his master has been banned from here.
and I have been hated by association.
Mm, maybe we could get them a gift, like a nice bottle of oil.
It's a bit more complicated than that.
They're petty.
So
Son of
oil and vinegar.
yeah.
Eh, it's like a hostess gift.
Mhm. Yeah, if
Thank you.
ever I have my own circle of druids, this wouldn't fly. It's so petty and
I mean,
very low.
it's sad.
Yeah,
Maybe we could do something to help them, and then you get back in their favors.
sure. I'm always up for helping fellow people. It's probably from the top, anyways. It's probably not all the druids that hate me just because I'm the apprentice. You know, this
It'd
is
be
why I don't
sad
like
if it was
politics.
that. Yes, it's all politics.
It's so dumb. No offense, Hisk. I know you like politics, but I found them
Mm.
complicated for nothing.
It's not that I like it, it's because you needed to manage in some aspect.
That's you are our awesome politician.
In fairness, we both grew up in the woods,
Yeah,
and I don't even know if my town has a mayor.
I
I
don't
never
remember.
asked.
I was too young, and it was so long ago.
So, like, how long ago?
At least 40 years ago,
When you were like how old?
I was, but a little boy, teen, adult. Who knows? We elves are. We don't. Basically, Luna.
Yes.
Technically, an elf becomes an adult once they reach 100 years old. Around there, you know.
Are you considered an adult?
Not. No.
That was perfect, Eric.
You just said,
No.
Which is why, like I told you long ago, which is why I can still see what my soul did in the previous life, in the previous body.
You know what you did in your previous life?
Sometimes I can see it, yes, when I meditate.
Can you tell about others?
No, just my soul.
Because sometimes I have dreams that I'm a trout,
Oh,
and I don't like the idea that I would have been a trout before.
no. No, we elves are different than most people. Our souls travel from body to body.
And what were you before?
Another elf,
And before that?
another elf.
Oh, so you don't vary from thing to thing?
No, just elves. We're
Maybe
very
you
picky.
should. Yes, maybe you should. Maybe it'd be good to vary a little, you know? Open your mind.
Well, I do vary. Look at me. I've been a
Yes,
bear, a wolf,
Luna.
a snake, a spider.
Yes. Yes. Maybe
Yes.
maybe lay off the spider. You don't need to open your mind that direction.
But you know, with the basilisk, the spider, or the snake might be a good idea since I don't have to, look at them. My eyes.
True. We should research the basilisk.
Yes, we'll wait for Dawn to come back from the meeting with them.
And Is could show us where she worked for so long.
Yes. Is
Yes, of course. You want to visit the academy?
Yes, I'd like that.
All right. Why not? Like now, or you want to wait for dawn?
Maybe let's wait for Dawn. That way he's gonna flip out too. Because he likes those places, you know.
True. True.
So, the continue to chit chat, and Don, at some point you arrive at the manor, and you're going towards Isk room, and you see a figure standing in front of the door. That, from what you could perceive to be, it's been there for a while. You recognize Karma.
So is he like right up at the door?
He is right in front of the door, and he's just frozen. And you've never seen him in the short amount of time that you've known him. You never saw him in this state. Looks a bit stressed. You don't need a high passive insight to know what's happening right now.
Okay, so he's meg level of sweating. Got it.
Yeah. Belly button twisting in a bad way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's being twisted counterclockwise. It's a no-no. I love you, Meg. It's fine.
You too.
Okay. Well, I'm going to approach.
You're going to approach, and as you're getting further, you
Slowly,
see that he's
quietly.
just, since you're making a lot of noise in that suit of
I'm
armor.
trying not to make too much, but yeah, no, I'm going ka-clunk a little bit. And
You see that he just turns around when you arrive, and he slowly walks towards you with the head down.
I'm gonna stop the moment he looks towards me and let him approach, because I respectfully don't. If he doesn't want to stay near the door and be heard, I'm going to let him not be heard.
So yeah, he comes further, and you see the intention behind that.
Mm-hmm.
Did she? And we're gonna take our break on this.
Yeah. I like saw it coming. I was like,
Oh.
hit him with it. Hit him.
And with all the character progression this game too.
We're like in serious character work these last few bits.
Yeah.
But anyways,
So, everybody, we're gonna take a short break. So, stay with us. We're gonna be back 10-15 minutes around. So, see you later and spend your hit dice for the short rest. Hello, people! Welcome back to these dramatic scenes where I break my players and a snorting mag.
We're not even helping ourselves on our break either. We're just terrible people. It's amazing. See, Meg's gonna need a moment. It's fine.
Thank you for the mute, Meg.
I was enjoying this actually, but
Look, I'm still
No.
enjoying it. Just look at her face.
oh, she's gonna pass out.
It's fine. She's fine.
So there won't be a recap of what happened, except a little description of what was happening a few seconds before I clicked on the transition button. The Eladrin is in front of you and just stares at you as he... Oh, Tripod is awakening or whatever. Just saying what he said earlier. Did she... How... How did she take the letter?
To answer your first question, of course, she read it all. Through and through. As for how she's taking it, I'll admit to not being the most wise when it comes to people. I can, however, say that it was difficult. I do believe, despite her smiles, she is still grieving in a way for many things.
I can imagine so. Thank you, Dawnbringer.
It is my pleasure.
As he steps back and go on his sides to let you pass first to go into the room.
As I step beside him, I'm going to pause to look at him and give him a very deep nod, like almost a half bow, before I'm going to continue and go to the door and swing it open.
All right. You open the door. As you remember, it was opening. And you, people, see Dawn entering the room. And the figure behind Dawn. Usually, Karma is taking all the place that he can in a room. And right now, it's about being the shadow of Dawn behind him. As he steps in, just a few steps, but not totally in the room. Like someone would be staying at the closest exit to flee the situation, a reflex that Aaron can recognize when he used to walk the streets. Always an escape route. Always the look of where he can go. But you can see that he's gathering up every little bit of courage inside him and just... Good day, everyone.
is gonna turn around really surprised to see him and be, oh, you came back early.
Yes, I've been.
He doesn't really have time to finish whatever he's going to say. She's gonna step the shit out of there and just gonna rush him with a hug, whatever you're gonna try to do.
Well, he was about 30 minutes. You see, you're starting to walk towards him, and he was taking 2-3 step backs, and you in front of him and just grab him, and he's just paralyzed
Yeah.
in between your
And-
arms, and he just doesn't move.
It's alright. And she's gonna get really emotional and be like, I love you so much.
You see that it's not because he doesn't want the answer. More that he's used to have so much composure in any kind of situation where he could have shown emotion due to his title, way of doing things, all that. And he doesn't cry, but you feel the shakes in his torso when you're holding him, as he frees his arm to put his around you. I do too.
Oh, she's gonna cry a little on that, I think.
You'll let the moments go
Yeah.
as pressure is going off both of you.
Pretty much.
You. He's taking you by the shoulder and pulling you a bit away, and
Mm-hmm.
I guess that you have questions.
Yes. Indeed. Many of them. So, who's that lady they are talking about exactly?
You're
I
talking about this succubus?
yeah, I do understand it is the woman who hurted me, but
She is the one who brought you into this world. She also made arrangements for you to not live her life. She has been on this plane of existence for longer than I.
so she's not just a tiefling.
Like I said, a succubus. But she is no longer attuned to the nine hells. She... Let's talk about magic properties. She could not be banished back to hell because she's been here for too long.
Like, because she chose to be, or because she was already chained in this plane?
I don't know much before she was chained.
Okay. And how did you step in that transaction? Never knew you were the Zarkist.
I've traveled a lot. My origins are from Michelians, but as you know, I was not always the big political figure around here, so I had the time to travel a bit. And from my 100 and so years, I've seen quite a stuff. I was contacted by someone from Xarkris that I would receive some help in the grand scheme of what I was planning, which is where I am now. In exchange, I had to take care of a puny thing we call a child. And
Did it
find
just
out
not-
that I grew fond of it.
Yeah, apparently I make that impression on people. Um, and who was that person who called you for that trade bargain?
It was, you see that he's searching his words a bit, too. Not like he was trying to dodge, but more like getting the right ones. It is a draconic entity that is living into the desert of Ashalian, not Ashalian, but Xarkris. A blue dragon.
A friend of yours?
A contact from another contact. And he had the means for me to apply on a greater level what I was planning here on a political level.
Mhm. So, who did you buy me from exactly? Because you said the succubus arranged the make her way to I will not have the same fate as her, but I don't think she was in any position to do the bargain herself, though.
Well, you could say that the bargain with your mother was secondary. The primary deal was with the draconic entity that is the blue dragon. for the political stuff. But the dragon requested in that deal that I had charge of you. So the deal is officially with that blue dragon. That he is called Teramasai.
And
Yeah, sorry, Teramasar.
all right. And this, and she looks a bit more angry about this part as she's taking out the box with the pendant in it, and who it to whom did it belong exactly?
That's a gift from your mother. That you can see I never gave you.
I can understand why.
It's mostly because even with the people I paid, no one successfully identified it on what it would gonna do on attunement. Right. And I would not take the risk on, at first, on something I bet my soul on.
That was a very high price for you to pay. Yeah. So she's the only one knowing my father's identity. Well, my biological father.
Yes.
Probably doesn't even know of my existence. All right. And you said no one was able to identify this thing.
Hope. All the people from Academy, all the people I paid from the Enclave, no one.
Well, Dawnbringer thinks it used to be tainted by some emerald draconic energy, but more than that.
Yes, I've known such, but with your draconic origin, I would not bet on anything else. And what I'm thinking is just that it's not. The brass and emerald is not the same thing.
No, it is not. Well,
If you want to investigate on that, I might suggest to wait a bit. Maybe a couple of months. Because Xarkers right now is not a good place to be. For any outsiders.
no. No, what's going on in Zakras? I mean, already that demonic slave thingy didn't turn me on, but what's going on?
Whitekeep and Renzelhoff are officially at war. And Xarkris is the first to respond to the call of the crown of Whitekeep. And they're already moving troops and others. And as you understand, troops from Xarkris are pretty deadly. Hell on earth.
Literally, yeah.
So it suggests the grand scheme of the war starts before you go and wander in this section of the world.
Are you saying you're open to let me go back in the other world at some point?
You grew a lot in a single month. And he looks at Aaron, Dawn, and Luna. And you are in good hands.
Are you taking a liking to my group of mongrels?
They're no more monkeys than mongrels, but it's a joke. As he returned the same nod that Don gave him before entering. And he looks again at Aaron and Luna. You promise me that you will take care of her.
Yes, sir.
Because if anything happens to her, I will put all my assets and knowledge I assess with all the years, track you, and end you.
Well, in fairness, I assume that if she is dead, I'm also dead. But I get what you're saying. I appreciate that. Thank you for your time.
He smiles just a bit on the side. I am not using this. Anyway, if Is could have told you about the letter. Soul and life is on the deal. If she dies, I'm dead. So right now I'm actually putting my own life in your hands.
We will keep her safe.
So much responsibility.
I'll do my best to not be too reckless.
Is there a way to void that contract? Hey, man. We've talked with demons and devils, bro. We get around. If there's a way we could help, and like Isk has been flirting with devils too, so bro.
What if it's her fault if she dies, you know?
But in all seriousness, like owing your soul to the hells must not be fun.
My soul is not going to the hells. My soul is going to the hand of that blue dragon.
Oh, I didn't know dragons wanted souls.
Not necessarily, but he used devil's magic, as they have in Xarkris. So my soul will be turned into a soul coin.
I see.
Iskil's feeling so PTSD right now.
All these coins I gave away, that could have been my dad.
Not just that, but like, oh shit, another one who made a bargain with an entity for his own soul for somebody else. Fuck.
Yeah.
Like father, like daughter?
That's fair.
No. I was more referring to the Valois, but yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I know about him, but
Do we know
don't
about
think
you,
I'm not
though?
watching you.
Yeah.
The only one who would be able to cancel this contract is that Blue Dragon itself.
Okay.
Hmm.
Or if he dies.
Yeah.
But that is a harder task.
Needless to say.
Good to know, though.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Added
Yeah.
to a side
Add to
quest.
tasks, yeah. Like that side quest that says like level 30,000. Yeah, that's the one we're gonna add on.
The red
Eventually.
quests with the
Yeah.
with the
skull.
with the
The
skull,
skull,
the
yeah.
red
Yeah.
skull on it.
Yep,
You are
yep,
not the recommended level for this quest.
exactly.
Yeah, let's get that.
Yeah. And also one question. I don't want to take too much of your time. You've mentioned you've been to Zextris a lot. Have you known other elves there?
Yes.
Have you met Riardon Galanodel, perchance?
I did.
Okay.
He was there 2 years ago.
Excuse me. Rewind that.
What the
But
other people
rewind.
can see of the reaction of
Yeah, there's like a bit of fume coming out of his ears, like something's not computing.
I said that Riardon Galanodel was in Xarkris 2 years ago.
Was he himself?
Well, that's the only time I met him.
I see. Okay. Because last I saw him, he was dead.
Ooh.
But that is confusing to me.
And what's your last name, young one?
Kelanadel, him being my father.
That's what I thought. And you just see that there's kind of an awkward stance in both ways. They're like, yeah, I figured so.
So you see.
The phrase that Jake Peralta does in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, that
Yeah. So definitely we're going back to the desert at one point.
Well, the desert is moving out of the desert, though.
Yeah.
That's why I suggested for you to wait that most of the forces of the desert went out of it.
Wise. Yes.
So you just saw him, or did you guys talk?
What's his favorite desert?
It's not like what it seems to be.
He was there when I do my annual meetup with this blue dragon.
Oh, annual.
I see. Okay. Thank you for the information.
I only took the early afternoon off of the court, so I would have to go back. Are you guys on schedule?
Don, you met with the Druids. Do we have a plan?
We have a location. And we have permission to hunt a basilisk. One, of course. And I do believe if we can deal with the nearby taint while we're at it without harming the local fauna, it would be to our advantage.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Sir, do you know of anything to do around here to make money?
Don't you know how to make money?
Well,
Oh, we
I'm,
know.
I'm trying to be a better person and doing it a better way than I normally make money.
Then just get
Is
better
why
at
I
it.
ask. Well, it's more of an ethical thing than a talent thing. But I think I understand what you're telling me now. Ah, yes, I get what you're saying. That's good to know.
Oh no,
Just
she is
don't
not
touch
getting
at
what he's
anything
saying.
in my house.
That's okay. I respect you too much because I respect Isk. But there's not a lot of people I respect, if you're getting what I mean.
I'll answer no to
Eh?
this question.
Yes.
For legal
Well.
reasons, I'll answer no to this question.
So we go to the forest tomorrow, and just to prepare, because the basilisk and a taint, kind of, we need to prepare.
Yes, and I will most likely need to see Mick.
Basilisk.
Correct.
I just gave you my daughter in your hands, and you're now going for something that can petrify you in a permanent way.
That is correct.
And this is why we must prepare.
We didn't ask her to come yet. So, well, this is awkward. Should we ask her now? Tom, like he's right there. We can't really ask her.
We can, and it is her choice to follow or not.
I'm just gonna take a step back from the big guy. Just kind of like put Dawn in between us. I'm squishy.
You're Basilisk, you're supposed to be able to handle that now. I'll leave you. As he just give a side hug to his daughter and leave.
Just snuggle a bit into it. Not too much, but just a little.
Just a bit. And Thundercloud out.
Thundercloud out.
Well, one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, friends, it seems we have ourselves a basilisk hunt.
What do we know about basilisk?
Gonna probably need to do a nature check, because I'm not gonna assume anything I know in real life translates to this world.
Indeed.
I'm gonna go give myself a flash of genius because I can. Dig deep.
Flash
Yes.
of genius. Genius!
Come on, need it. Roll the dice. Oh, +5. Oh, ho, ho, ho. 31, good sir.
Holy
Awesome.
guacamole.
Alright.
I clearly picked up a book on basilisks at some point.
I think we won't need to go to the library. It's alright. That man knows everything.
Surprise, surprise, I have nature.
Alright. So. On Basilisk, you know everything! They own dark vision. They are pretty strong creature. You also know that they have poison inside their mouth in some glands that are synced with their teeth, and when they bite, the poison gets out. But the most important thing about basilisk is that if you're in the vicinity of them, I would say around 30 feet, and that both creatures can see each other, the basilisk can force the creature into magically begins to turn to stone at first and is restrained. And he must succeed again to not be turned into stone for a permanent side. The only way to get out of this is to be used with a greater restoration spell or other magic.
So, in 30 feet radius?
Around so, yeah.
Approximately, yes.
Okay, so it's still possible to cast spell on it, but on a very far distance. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we may have to take advantage of range, at least for as long as we can.
I mean, you can't really blind cast, sadly.
Do you think we can ask Mix if he has some like potions to help remove the effect?
We can certainly ask, or perhaps he has some kind of prophylactic to deal with the poison.
The poison is only, you know that it does not affect your system. It's only affecting on a damage side of it.
I say what I said.
So my protection against poison wouldn't do much with that. Oh yeah, it gives resistance to poison damage. Okay.
Yeah, you'd be good as far as that. The petrification,
Not so much. Yeah.
yes, that's the hard part.
All right. That's gonna be something.
So all we have
Yes.
to do is not look at it in the eyes.
As much as possible. However, they are very good
Yeah.
at catching your gaze. Of the four of us, I am the most likely to be afflicted by virtue of my typical methods of combat.
We have Luna's bottle that could blind everybody,
That's true.
so we would never cross gaze. But then it will be more difficult to fight it.
Yeah, if I can see my target, I'm no use.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Could we get like very tinted glasses?
I don't believe that would suffice. Unfortunately, seeing is all it takes.
Fred,
Yes.
how would looking through our familiar's eyes function with that?
Well, your
That's
familiar
it.
would be turning to stone.
Okay. Because Luna, you could shoot by looking through,
Yeah.
then it's more risky for your familiar at the same time.
Would it be sort of like from what we get of Dawn's explanation, would it be sort of as soon as the basilisk sees that we're turning to stone, or the basilisk has to decide to turn us to stone?
You know that there's eye contact. You start turning to stone.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
or I can just stay home and let you use the bottle if you prefer.
Why do we need to get a basilisk again? Is it like a trophy hunting thing?
It is for its blood, for Mix's experiments, and providing me with a stone of transmutation.
For the to purify the ash heart.
Ah,
Okay.
see, that's sort of like the end game I wanted to know. Because then, like, if you want a stone, I'll find you a stone. You know?
Unfortunately, it is not something we could easily acquire by any other means. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I would not engage in such dangerous activities.
And how far is the basilisk?
I mean, do I get a grasp from the map?
On the map, maybe half a day.
Not
Oh.
bad.
Not too
We-
far.
We could essentially be back for dinner if we leave early enough.
Yes.
Not bad. Okay. We'll need to ask Mix about like potions and stuff like that. You know, what if we have mirror glasses? You know,
We could certainly attempt to use mirrors on the basilisk. However, it may defeat the purpose of acquiring its blood if we petrify it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that would have been my
true.
first plan.
What if we blind him? I'm a pretty good shot in the eyes.
It is
It's
not
a
something you can
possibility.
do in D&D.
Yeah,
Eh,
there's no aimed attacks in D&D, sadly.
shoot. Alright, fuck it. And then we can steal stuff. Because,
Yeah.
Don, you have to agree that I can steal some stuff because even the leader of this place said I could. I just had to not get caught. The, the highest level of authority said I could do it.
It does not sit well with me. However, you are correct. The Archduke did not forbid you from such activities, and so I must respect the local custom and the local government.
The local laws says that you can't steal still.
Note the words local government. Not the same.
My dad is the law. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yes! We're gonna get all the shiny things.
Karma dread.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Mistakes
Alright.
are made.
Do you guys need to go to like a blacksmith or something?
I do not. What do you need?
Well, I have enough arrows for now, but before we leave, I'll have to get some more.
I could certainly follow you.
Yeah, maybe we could find a magical store that could have good weapons.
That's what I'm thinking. If we're in Ishalian, maybe there's like cool armor or like cool weapons.
A nice
Or
bow for
like-
you.
Yes, and we have Carcilis.
And perhaps I could be rid of my old armor. It's occupying a lot of room in my bag.
True,
True.
true. All right. Where do we start? Do we go to Mix first?
Yeah, I could also sell my old studded armor.
Same.
Let's deal with our business with Mix. That should be
All
quick.
right. Let's do that.
Alright, so everybody's going?
Yes.
We're about to go bother Mix again.
He
Where,
loves us.
where are you going?
What time
Let's
is
Well,
it?
go to the-
Well, yes, what time
Yeah.
is it? Because I'm thinking the academy, but
It's
Yeah.
early AM, like, well, mid
Still.
mid PM, sorry.
mid PM. academy.
Yeah.
All right. Going to the academy. Going down the rocks. Throwing a whip.
Do it all.
And
Yep.
all the noises. Yes, I'm
Then-
one of those that fight with the fake lightsaber and still do the noise of it.
Noise.
It's okay.
Do it.
Do it.
And you're going into the academy.
Oh, it feels like home.
So you already wandered into Mick's office, but it is not the office right now. You're going to the library. Because that's what his actual place is. He's not managing all the place from his desk. He's doing it on the floor. And in the room, you see that there is no personal. There's only Mix that you can see, and some students all around.
Magic.
But the thing is that you see, like, hooks that are winged, like they would be animated by magic, that are grabbing a book and just going to the shelves and going there. And you see maybe one, after a few minutes, you see one or two employees in there.
Okay.
Magic.
The moment you set foot in there, you lose Isk. I mean, she's just gonna go see the student and ask them whatever they are reading about.
All kind of stuff that you already read. Because for your whole life, the only thing you had was this library.
Yeah, I know. She knows every books and that's why she's asking them what they read, so she can explain it better to them. You know.
Oh no. All right, going to find
And
Mix.
help
while
them.
Isk is doing that. Mm-hmm. Where's our
And
cute
like, you can see now that she's surrounded by books in all her office, it have a really Belle vibe from Beauty and the Beast.
boy? Surprising absolutely no one.
And like, you could see why she had a crush on Devalua, because that's where she would meet Prince Charming and won't discover it till it's chapter 3.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
It was early in the chapters to be him. Fudge. Next chapter then.
You're at chapter 2 now.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
So, you three are going while Isk is wandering around.
Yeah.
And just miss a... You're not gone already?
We are not.
You told me you were leaving this morning.
To prepare. We have now acquired permission to hunt a basilisk, as well as location from the druids.
And you haven't left yet?
We are planning to do so tomorrow.
Okay. Fine. Fine with that. I'm not the one acquiring it anyway, so...
Yes, we're coming to see you for two things. Myself, to see if you had a preference as far as a container for said blood.
Any vial would do the job. If you can fill up Nora, and like I said, I need blood and venom of that beast.
Noted. And venom. Got it. Put them in my notes.
Same, I forgot about the venom.
I did too.
Lol.
There you go. In the notes it goes. There's
Does-
also a question.
Does
Go
Dawn
ahead.
know, just like a Megan question, does Dawn know if we can extract the venom once it's dead?
With my nature check,
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry,
Select
go
a
ahead,
snake.
John.
We can manually. The remainder of us also. No, but I appreciate the effort. Wonder if there was any preparations, potions, or anything that you might recommend.
I don't have potions that can remove stone from your skin. Or being that literally turn into stone. I could manage to maybe brew you something for tomorrow for resisting such poison. Maybe one, if I'm good too. I know I'm good, but sometimes I mess up.
I could help you, perhaps.
Yeah, sure. That will help.
Anything you can provide would be appreciated, and I can compensate you for materials and time.
Okay, cool. Cool. Sorry, I'm still in Jake Peralta vibe. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the only thing I can do. Because, like I said, would be needing restoration spells that I'm not able to cast yet.
You and me both, buddy. You and me both. Understandable. But the potions would be much appreciated.
All right. So, that's pretty much anything I can do. Do you need anything else?
No, that is all I would need.
I would need around 40 gold of components to craft them.
I'm gonna just whip out 40 gold and be like, done.
Actually, I would have to fetch it for me because I can't go out of this place before.
Very well.
And you know, like the closing time of the shops right now, after 5 is closing at 6, so you have an hour and blah 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 blah. I don't want to stress out with this.
Very well.
Is there some components that you need in the box I gave you?
No.
Oh, I get it.
Try. Alright.
But yes, you could try to attempt some potions to resist poison with the blood of devils or things like that. But, what, you don't know that devils naturally immune to poison?
No.
And you're
No.
president of your smart club, you said?
Well, that's first of all, that's insulting. Second of all, there are different type of smarts.
Street smart.
Yes, I want to see you balance yourself on a beam.
This is not being smart, this is being agile.
Yes, but also you see the nuts in the wood and you know, like, you would trip on it so you evade it. You know, you need to be smart for that.
I have spells for that.
Show off.
You call that enhancing your abilities.
Yes, well, I lost my magic
Basic
when I died.
transmutation.
Alright, I don't want to talk about it. It's okay. Whatever. Are you dead? No.
No,
Okay.
I'm clearly not dead.
There you go.
And it's a good thing. Are you dead?
Yes. A little. More than you.
I'll give you that. It's not something I want.
Luna not knowing it's not a flex.
Like, I'm a bit dead, bitch.
Whatever. I'm more dead than you. Who's talking now? Alright.
So, you managed to get the components around, afterwards without problem. Just remove those 40 gold of your.
Done and done.
Dom
good,
being
good.
like, swipe up money.
I can do that. I have that cash.
Oh my god.
And
Just gotten it.
you are you doing anything else in the library, or we're fast forwarding to the morning after?
Well, weren't we going to go to the blacksmith, see about unloading some things, and perhaps picking up some things?
Sure. Well,
There-
when I
there-
said like,
Isk, you know that there is no such thing as magic shop in
Magic shop?
Ishalian.
Okay.
You
That's
found
fine.
one in Altheus because it was mostly high elves and all oriented on arcane, but this is not a place oriented on arcane.
like for like arrow wise, I'll be fine for the basilisk. It's after, like when we leave after that, I'll need to buy some.
Which is fine, but I wanted to see if I could offload a scale mail anyways.
Oh,
Mm.
for offloading a scale
Mhm.
mill, yeah, that
It
would be
wouldn't-
good. You would be selling it at half price, my lords.
I could do that. What is the price of a scale mail? Oh, it's 50 gold. Cool. All right. Well, yeah, I'll offload a scale mail for that.
If I want to offload my leather armor, my old leather armor, half price as well. Don't die.
Yeah.
Yes, half price.
All right.
Cool.
And what's the price of a?
Would be
leather
sad to die
armor?
on stream.
Yeah, that'd be a very
Yeah.
inconvenient place to die. I'm just
You have a
gonna say.
normal leather armor?
Yeah,
Okay, it's 10 gold.
10 gold.
There you
Did you
go.
have
I
a
get-
studded?
I
Did you
have a
stud-
studded on me.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna sell my studded. Bye bye, studded leather armor.
Oh, it feels good to remove some stuff though.
Right. I'm also going to let you know, Luna, if ever you're in need of a backup weapon, I do have a crossbow and bolts.
And a sword.
Oh.
I mean,
Is it
it's
a
my
heavy
axe.
crossbow?
It's a light crossbow.
Okay, I have one of those too. But is yours prettier?
It's a basic crossbow that I
Oh.
acquired back home.
Well, I have like 20 bolts and a crossbow that I stole. So I'll keep the one that I stole because I have an emotional attachment to it. Because I stole it. But if you want to unload the bolts, I can take them. I need to learn how to use a crossbow. Do you think it would make me more efficient?
Not when your bow is available, but it is always good to have a backup.
That's true.
Otherwise, that's all I wanted to get done. So there you go.
Awesome. Same.
Other than that, it's just readjusting my spells, which is why tomorrow is good.
And when
Yeah.
we empty like all of her stuff, you'll see that like while she's emptying her bags and stuff, she takes out Ivan's dagger and just kind of like holds it and putting in a sheath next to her.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw in my list of stuff that I still have it. Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Yeah.
I have an idea for the basilisk, a way to control a bit what he sees.
Do tell.
But I would require time and to not be seen while it's happening.
How much time?
10 minutes to cast a big spell in which I can make the environment look, smell, and sound completely different. That could create like a little chasm around the basilisk, make him freak out thinking that everything is crumbling down, and then maybe grow some trees and branches in front of his face to blind him to us for a bit, and we would be seeing the reality of it, and we can just attack altogether.
It's worth
Oh.
a shot, at the very least.
It's true. We can always try
You're talking about illusionary turn.
Yeah.
Can you just click on it so I can see it in the?
Okay, let me just add it to my list because it's no longer there. Yeah, I started just adding the spells back here, so I don't have to ask you to reload every time.
Cool.
Spells.
After all this, how does Isk look like now that she had to talk?
Actually, she looks a bit more relieved. She doesn't look confused or sad anymore. She's back a bit more to her normal self, but you can see her like thinking, almost like tinkering. Her curious side is took over. Mm. So. Mm.
All right. So, Elsnir turn. Well, you can cast it 300 feet away from there. So.
Oh, so we could hide and cast it. Sort of
Exactly.
thing.
Like as soon I can even use my spell to locate the creature, to find it, then make sure we're far away enough so it doesn't see it, and then completely just mess with his environment. It'll have to spend a turn to analyze and I can touch because I can't change the feel of it. But if we could use like a couple of rounds where it's just freaking out because everything around it is just crumbling,
Definitely, we'll take it.
we could all like shoot at it without blinding ourselves.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm considering a similar distraction to
And
allow
it's
me
not
to fight up close.
concentration.
That's good.
All right.
So that depends on DM because illusion spells are very tricky.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, everything. Are we fast forwarding towards the morning after?
Yes.
All right.
Only thing is, as Is doesn't have to hate it anymore, she's probably gonna try sleeping with the shiny thing.
Heck yeah, I'm so excited to see what it does.
Are you wearing it or are you holding it? That's different. You have to wear it to be attuned to it.
Wear it!
Heck yeah, girl.
Sorry, I said that a little loud.
That sounds like she's gonna be wearing it.
All right.
Might call sick tomorrow though. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. We'll see what happens.
That's gonna kill me. But it's alright. I told him I love him.
So as you're waking up the day after, you can click on long rest.
Woo! Long rest.
Yeah.
Which means I can tweak my spells like I wanted to.
So you don't have all your you don't have your old buddy Tesselar to guide you around. So this time you'll have only a map and yourselves to guide you around Ishalian.
Yeah, we'll just have to kind of make do. Such it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be fine. We're adventurers.
Come on, Foundry, load up.
Why is Luna tilted? No, it bothers me. Luna's like,
Oh no, I'm dead.
okay.
But we already knew that.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
You are both dead and a door, as we have learned in the last little while.
I keep forgetting I'm a door. Oh.
I'm never gonna forget. You made such a fuss about it that one time.
It's an interesting fact, you know?
I am a door.
So as you are here,
Mm-hmm.
you're managing to go a bit west of it, and I will just show you. You're going around here.
Okay, that's a solid west. Yep.
But
West by.
that is also the maximum that known world has been mapped.
Oh.
Just at the edge of it.
Oh my gosh.
We'll see if there's a cliff and it just goes off.
So I will require from the group, like I said, 2 checks only. Survival to go towards there.
Everybody or just one person?
Like I said, 2 person.
Oh, okay.
As
Yeah.
usual.
Yeah.
As the guide in a helper.
You
So
don't
not-
want me to make it.
Who wants
My
to help me?
suit.
I can help because I'm proficient in survival. So
All right.
There you go.
Let's do this. Nice.
we'll take that. Yeah, the help was good.
You'll take the 20. So yeah, at some point you're moving
Thirty.
somewhere else that you're not supposed to go, and Dawn is bringing you back on the right course. You're like, oh yeah, we have to do this, and you're keeping on the good way. And then you arrive in a small opening inside the woods, where I'll bring you to the map.
We got a map, guys.
Yes, you got a map.
It's
All
like
right,
it
I'm
was planned.
Back to not seeing shit. It's
That's
my
weird.
natural state.
Yeah, don't worry, it's loading. It's loading.
No, as in dark,
Oh.
not having dark vision. I can't see
Yeah,
shit.
it is.
Yep. But now it's daylight. The reason that you don't see shit is because of the huge bush in front of you.
Ah, the bush.
The bush.
The whoosh.
My best friend and my mortal enemy.
I have to refresh my foundry, so wait a second. So everything's gonna come up in.
Oh, that's true. I can see the long lines in each direction. Okay. I can see. So I can fight.
There's like shiny pink flowers.
And this is
I
what
wanna-
my friends see down there. So you can be further away from that than that, but you've seen that the basilisk are around here, and you see a much larger one. That yes, the eyes are glowing like the others, a small blue, but the blue is now mixed with some black tainted. Is walking around.
A tainted one, of course.
So you cast your illusionary Terran.
Okay, so we're still doing this.
It seems the best plan we have.
Can we position ourselves so we can see more?
Well,
So I
you've
have
seen
attack.
for people advancing more than that, you would have to roll stealth checks.
Yep.
Because right now I don't see the basilisk
Yes.
at all.
No,
Yeah, me neither.
no, and it's normal. If for anyone
Yep.
to go
Okay.
further, would have to roll for stealth to not be noticed.
We just know approximately where they are from
Yep.
afar. So yeah.
One second.
I'm not gonna move until absolutely necessary because I'm going to fail any stealth check.
Indeed.
Yes, I'm re-adding my spells. Just give
But if there is one tainted one, naturally my reflex is that's probably one we should kill.
Yeah.
Its blood and venom are then gonna probably need something for Mix to be able to use them, but I think he can manage. Taking out a tainted one would be good.
Okay, do we all want to stealth? I can do a pass without a trace. So we can approach and get in position to all attack as fast as possible.
If you think it would be helpful. As you know, I will most likely not be subtle.
Oh yeah, you have changed into your tank armor.
That is correct.
That's a bit dramatic in it too.
Yeah, like that in a few moments, like when we're up against the ropes, maybe. But like for now, well, there you go. That's better. We're not in mortal danger yet.
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 I mean, we do have to milk it
Yeah, but we can do that when it's dead.
with the forbidden juice.
So, Aaron,
Right.
you're just guessing your spells?
Yeah, I'm gonna do pass without a trace so we can get closer because I need to see the whole area so I can like create my illusion properly.
Okay.
Because right now I don't know where to aim my illusion.
Okay. So, cast your spell, please.
So pass without a trace.
All right. So, everybody, roll me. Everybody's going, or you're going, Holly?
Who's coming with me?
I can always go with you if you want. I can talk to Isk with the eating.
Yeah. And let me know where and how you want us.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be a good plan. For
Okay,
the
sounds
not subtle of us.
good. Let's do this, Luna.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
Lucky pass without a trace, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. Wow, that's a great start, guys.
I mean, I'm very
23.
lucky at the level of expertise I have in stealth.
This
Because
is
I
true.
think that even at a nat 1, I would roll higher than John
Yeah.
with his.
So, with your spell,
advantage.
you're able to stealth out, and you will be able to move towards here and see the opening.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay, so 4.
I don't like this.
No. For that we see.
Okay, so Fred. So
5.
oh I see it now. I see the other one now. Okay.
All we wanted was one. Why did there have to be five?
Well, there's like 4 medium-sized one and one that's just way too big to describe.
I still only want to kill one. The other one's gonna
We
live.
can
Yeah.
always go back home if you prefer.
But could we Assassin's Creed it and lure it out, a small one, and kill it? You know?
Yeah, but
I think like if we whistle in an appetizing way, we could be
I
like, we're
mean-
very juicy.
I mean, we could.
And Aaron, with your perception, you see that the river in front of you seems to be not made of water.
Is it venom?
Okay.
Not water.
So not water.
Not water.
Okay. At least the
like this.
distance, since it's jumpable, with a running start. Okay, so since we're still far away, we can still whisper. Okay. Kobo plans and relay this information through the earring. I could, with my illusion, box in the first small one that's in front of us and hide our actions from the rest for a bit. But as Don said, getting rid of the tainted ones would be best.
And which ones are tainted? Do we see? Are
Only
they
seems to
old?
be the larger one. Because
Okay.
basilisk are
What's-
usually the size of the small ones.
The one that's on steroids, apparently.
This is not good.
Who would guess?
It's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good.
So I could box in the large one, meaning I could grow fake trees all around the map and create a way just for us to reach the big one, and then the other ones would be blinded by the illusion, and like create like holes and stuff like to just try to maneuver them away from the big one. I don't know if you get
Okay.
what I'm saying.
I do. It's just giving me anxiety.
I mean, at this point, I think any plan will give you anxiety.
Yes,
And there you
because I
go.
see the size of it and the sheer amount of. It's not just like we're ready for a basilisk. I think we can take it on. I think that his dad will kill us.
I, I'm not sure about this conversation right now. We're not ready to take that basilisk, otherwise my dad will kill us. Okay, cool.
Because
Okay.
it's if it was one,
Yeah.
right? But I mean, there's like 5 different variables that might kill us, or like put us to stone.
We'd have to get rid of the other small ones non-lethally and only kill the big one.
If we must fight them, yes.
How long does your spell last?
It's 24 hours or until they notice
Okay.
something sweeter. So, Fred, if you understood my crazy plan, it would be to create crazy nature that just grows like a lot of trees around. But let me just. Can you see when I do my
I'm gonna
measurements?
go get my cat.
Emotional support cat.
Like, let's say if I would create a big area of like trees like that to block the view from the other ones, and also like animate them like the ground is crumbling and the trees are like being all disfigured and growing rapidly to try and push them away from the big one.
All right. Yes, I understood all that. So it would be you would have to cast your spell and take the 10 minutes out of it.
So, and then Luna, you can tell them the positioning
Yes,
of it.
I will relay the information and the anxiety.
Well,
Oh
you
my
would
God.
be more safe to cast it behind the bushes where you guys were than where you standing now.
Yeah, now that I know of the locations.
Because
Yeah.
casting, you would be needing to like not whisper you're casting.
Yeah, exactly. Oops.
So you're going back here.
We'll remove the template that it's gonna cast just so it's not annoying.
Thank you. And when everything's starting to crumble around and the trees, you just hear a loud coming from the larger creature. And you hear answers from the smaller one. Are trying to communicate. And are you advancing now?
Yeah. Oh, and like obviously, everything that happened created a bunch of sound. So if that helps drown.
Yeah, the trees are
Yeah, and all the
and like all the
crumbling.
crumbling and moving. So, it is not something. Even if Ishalian is kind of fucked up because it's near the Feywild, it is not something that happens often in nature in general.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
lucky for you, basilisk are dumb.
Hey.
Okay.
This is giving me acid reflux. Not gonna lie.
Okay, so let's all go stealthily. Be careful.
Yes.
There's a little river that's not water. Oh wow,
That is a very dumb basilisk.
I love it.
Oh.
Yeah,
That basilisk in particular does no shit.
Gosh, I think its brain is almost melting.
They are not rolling great. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh my god.
And I would like this to continue.
And the last one.
Come on, roll like shit. Knock on wood.
but it's an investigation, not perception.
Oh yeah, sorry. They would have a higher minus to it.
No.
I saw the -4. Like yes.
Yeah,
Like,
so it would be 3, 3, and 4 for the for the others. So even the larger one, you just hear the all around. But your illusion seems to be working, and these two are running away from whatever is happening.
yes. So I explained to the group that to them everything looks and it sounds real, so they can't see through it, but we can because we all know it's an illusion.
All right,
But
So
still don't make eye contact.
yes.
that remains the pact.
But with all the sound all around, you still hear that even yourself, with all the crumbling and all the trees, since you know it's an illusion, at first you still do that whatever is the fuck's happening in there. But you're like,
Oh, yeah,
okay,
there's a-
it's not true,
Okay.
it's not true, it's not true.
Okay.
Okay. So
So we will roll for initiative because they are not in a surprised state.
Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop,
Oh,
boop.
no. Luna, you dropped your.
Here it is. Combat tracker.
nice. Oh, Luna.
Haha.
Ooh, Isk.
It's two, man.
I'm chilling at the bottom. It's fine. It's where I usually sit.
Yeah. Mary, I think my
Alright.
cat loves your gift.
Cat's like, eh.
Oh
What
yeah!
the heck is that?
Yeah, you like it.
All right, over here. Let's go.
Wow. Even with a nat 20, it's still under Isk. I love it.
Duh. And we will start with our friend Luna.
Yes, I'm sorry. The cat is no. Okay. All right. So, what do I think the water is? Can I take some time to observe it? Like, where are we? Because are we still behind the bush?
Yes, before casting the spell, you had to be behind the bush.
Okay.
We
Not
are
being
where we are.
located.
Okay, because you talked about the effect of the spell, so I wasn't sure if it reached us.
Well,
Or
you
if
see it in the far
seeing it.
distance that trees are
Cool.
growing everywhere
Cool.
and all that kind of stuff.
That's what I was thinking. I'd like to approach the water. I'm gonna move towards it, but I'd like to like check what it is, so I can relay
By
the
how? Do you
information.
touching it?
No, I'd like to. Well, investigate it. I want to look at it and see if I can, like.
Roll me an investigation check then.
If we can cross safely, or do we have to jump?
Yeah.
Does it smell
Investigation.
sulfury?
Anything
19
I can get from
investigation.
it.
As
Yeah.
you come close to it, you see that there's a fume coming out of it. But the fume is not something because it's hot or because it would be poisonous or something like that. It's because it's cold.
Okay.
It is. It's and when you just pass your hands over it, you just feel the high sea breeze coming in. So if you would be getting in contact with this, probably you'd get like frostbites and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. So I will relay the information to my friends. Don't touch the water.
They're
Like
too far
through
for
the-
you to relay this
the earring, though.
if you yeah, but only to Esk.
Yeah, that's fine. She can tell them after. The entire idea was to take my actions so I would be faster than they would be, so I could catch up with them after.
Good.
and I will tell Isk to essentially tell everyone to not touch the water. It's too cold. It's freezing. And I'm gonna wait for them before I go further because I'm scared.
Perfect then. Isk, your turn.
All right. So I'll try to move a bit to see what I'm supposed to do here. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, my screen is really small tonight. Do I see the creatures yet? Oh yeah, I do see them. Okay. So no, not that way. Okay. And how far is that beach? Looks very far.
165 feet from you.
65 for now. Okay. So first thing first, I'm gonna tell the guy that the water is too cold and to not touch it.
But considering it's a cat that told you so, it's not really relevant.
Ah,
Okay.
Stop it.
I'm trying to see. I think my spells with the biggest reach is like 120 or something like that.
So what are you doing?
That's what I'm trying to figure out right now.
You have 15 seconds.
Yeah, just okay. So I'm gonna have to get closer for this round, as I am still too far. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna use a double move for this turn.
Okay.
Well, not too close, because all right, and that's gonna be it for me.
All right. So Basilisk turn. This one's just gonna go deeper into the wood over there, and it would be Aaron's turn.
Alrighty.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I can see. Okay. Measure. Oh, perfect. I will mess again with the environment.
All right.
I will cast plant growth. And I will explain what I'm gonna do. Sorry already, but so basically, this is basically gonna do this. If you know what my jam is, basically I'm creating plant growth
Yes.
and leaving lines for us to run through unopposed. But because it's a large creature, every time it'll
It is a
move-
huge creature.
Oh, huge, sure. So every time it'll touch one of the rows, it'll be affected by the slow of my plant growth. But I'm just leaving us room to be able to fight as medium creatures. And so that's my turn if you want to move to somebody else.
All right. Basilisk here.
Just gonna finish.
Further there. Basilisk here. Further there. More down here. Basilisk here. Over there. And we'll go with Dawn. Bringer.
That's me. All right. So I'm gonna open with a long strider to give myself extra movement
Perfect.
for next hour. So I'm good, and it's not concentration. And I'm gonna go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, I went through the spot and saw things. Holy shit, there's so much. 8. So okay, I'm gonna move over here. That was my action, my movement, and bonus action. Use my armor enhancement to gain some temporary HP.
All right.
Boom.
And now for everybody, all those lines are basically all the plants that just grew instant, and this time it's real. So everywhere where there's a line, it'll cost 4 feet of movements to move 1 foot of movement. So it is very, very difficult terrain.
Okay.
So navigate through.
Well, the growth is not going on the rock, but all around would be
Yeah,
considered.
exactly. Yeah. I just didn't want to break the line.
All right. So, it is now the big one's turn. As she 1 to 5. So how many is just managed? It's 4 feet to do 1 foot of it. So it's 1 square per movement. I don't remember exactly the maths about that.
Basically.
I do 1/4 of the movement I would be doing. Is that it? Yes.
So yeah, so to move 20 feet, you move 5 feet.
Okay.
It's basically
So-
a quarter movement.
So yeah,
So-
so basically it's 1 square per turn.
Cool.
Per-
You see that she's just a bit faster than usual. You know, so that's her movement, and she'll take her action to climb up on the rock. And searching for things, because now she heard noises other than just only her. All the others are still scrambling around. But the largest one seems to be more aware of what's happening around her. And it is a new turn. Luna, it is your turn.
Yes. I will try to do my best to cross by jumping at the weakest point. Like here, you know?
Yes, and you need a running start from there, or from where you are, you're running, here you go, and
Yeah.
you can jump, no problem. You
There you
jump
go.
right away on the other side without checks.
Yay! Yay!
So 1,
I'm so
2,
stealthy.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You did your 30 feet.
Yes, I will use my bonus action to dash.
All right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I will use. I will use my.
Y-
No, I will stay there because I'm scared.
Okay.
Now we'll
One
use-
thing that I will make you notice, for being plants able to disrupt this creature, the plants have to be growth a lot to be disturbing her movement, because she's of huge size.
Yeah.
Being huge, she's granted cover for distance attack.
So I would need to be like right in front of her.
Yeah. You need to be in the front row right in front of her to be not being granted cover.
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
since
okay.
from where she is, she's a bit higher, but the plants still have to be huge on this, so she's granting cover for it.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my action to dash to and get a little bit closer.
And then that would help us to not have to look at it directly, like in its eyes. Like it's covering our gaze at the same time a bit.
Yes. But that's not how it works. So,
All right.
was that your turn?
Yes.
We'll be following with Isk then.
All right. So, well, it's gonna get its attention. Why not? So we're gonna go heavy then. As it's confused already, I'm just gonna go right away with an ice storm
Okay.
without having to move yet.
Nice.
Cast it then, please.
Yes. And it's gonna make the rock difficult turns too.
All right.
All right.
Save dexterity. 11. 11 is not enough, so she click on your damage, please.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, nice.
You see that the bludgeoning part is not that effective as it was be supposed to, but the cold is.
Okay. I'll relay the information as it's sensitive to cold.
Okay. Mm.
And
I
that
did
will,
prepare a cold attack. Nice.
that will be it for me.
And we
Oh.
have a cold river.
Alright, so this one, as she hears the larger one scream, is going to come back and try. Nope. Trying to dodge the trees that's blocking the way, but she doesn't seem pretty how it's gonna be working. And then it's Aaron's turn.
Okay. So I will. Run and start. 5, 6, 7.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. I see the storm created by Isk, so I can see where it is. And I will borrow your storm, Isk. I know
Sure thing.
it's not technically a storm, but whatever. It's just.
It's a big cylinder of.
Yeah. And I will call lightning.
Alright.
Okay, just gonna remove this.
Well, yeah, no need for the template.
Yeah, to uncheck it.
And she miss.
So 13.
13 lightning damage.
And then I will crouch down, like on a knee, just to cover myself a bit and not look at it
Alright.
by accident.
And it will be the other basilisks. Hearing the larger one, will all try again to.
Nope.
Nope. All of them. Nope. So they're trying to find a way to come back, but nope. No such thing is happening. And this is it.
So I can
Dawnbringer. It is back to you.
All right, so I'm gonna need to start moving. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I can see shit now. All right. 4. All right. So to jump across this, I'm basically taking a running start.
Yes, exactly.
6,
So you
7,
can
8.
jump easily 10 feet. So you can jump straight here.
Cool. And that's gonna take 10 feet of my movement, I'm assuming.
Yes, it is.
Which would leave me one more. There you go.
Yep.
All right. Well, let me do a quick mathematics. A hit. Just out of reach. So I'm gonna take my action to dash and line myself up 2, 3, 4 right here for a clear shot and for probably being in. Oh well, no. So there's the illusions. Probably the first one to get seen by the damn thing.
Well, all right. But now it's her turn, and you
Yep.
see that, like I said earlier, she seems aware more of environment than the others, and
Probably.
you see her turning her gaze to you,
Mm-hmm.
and all right.
Which, to be fair, I'm avoiding her gaze as much as possible, but at this distance, at least so far, I'm good.
I don't know if you already seen this before, Bert, but you know when lizard are jumping, there's like a crawl back, and
Yeah,
it's propulsing itself.
That's a wind up.
Yes.
Can I remind you that it is difficult terrain on the rock too because of the storm?
Yes, on the rock. But since
Yeah.
she's jumping and not doing a running start from it, she's just jumping off where she is.
Okay.
So she's not going to get us far, but they've got a good jump, most likely.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be 30, 7, 8.
40.
Here. She jumped around here.
Ooh, okay,
because-
that got real close, real fast.
And looking straight at you, Don. You see she's doing that. And you just see a ton of poison getting spit at your face.
Yeah.
And she will try to... It's considered a bite attack. A 24.
Actually hits?
And you only take the poison damage.
9, okay. So, where's the button?
By the way, you can orient this on another way. On the 20 plus 8. You have 2 potion of poison resistance, so you can fall her back and drink it before it would be an hour last. So who would be taking it in the
Yeah.
one of you?
Not me.
Okay.
I'm going to say most likely me, because I
Yeah.
expect to be right up there.
Exactly.
And is having any or no? Cool.
We have 2 potions of poison resist.
Yep.
Yeah, you should. Somebody else should take one.
Oh. I'll take the other one if nobody's wants it. I mean,
All right.
So that.
So you can suffer half of that.
Okay, it's a resistance.
Thank you,
okay.
Grand Maître Marmot, for the raid. We're just trying to finish this combat quickly. So let's go for it.
Boom. Ow. Okay. So I'm going to get splashed and be like. Ugh. Ugh.
And without the difficult terrain, you know that she would have been in melee with you, Don.
Yeah, probably. I'm bracing for
From the
being
damage
seen.
she had.
But I also have a
And-
plan.
Then, Luna, it is your turn.
I'm already on mute. Woohoo! Okay. All right. It's a shitty plan, but I will do it.
Look, we're
I-
working on shitty
How-
plans here.
How do you measure and just teleport somewhere? With the diagonals. I never understood it.
This?
Because I wanna go right like here. And it's 45 feet.
Yeah.
But I can't teleport myself.
You pick
On
up
the
your
map-
little guy and you move him, I think.
This?
Can you? I don't know. And every time I don't know how you do it. I always
I just
think it's
dragged your
magnificent.
character.
Well,
He
the
has
more
DM
you know.
powers. It's fine.
The more you know. It's great. So I'm there, and do I see the basilisk straight, or is it kind of like
You would have to be behind Dawn to see it.
sure, 50 feet? Good. I will use my action to shoot an arrow. That's it.
All right.
I'm a bow, you bitch.
You
a
hit.
good bow.
You definitely hit.
I hit.
That's a good hit.
Nice. Max damage.
All right.
And I will get the fuck out of dodge. I have
Whoa,
10
Eel bang, Dawn.
more?
It did-
What?
Ah!
Oh, you're
it's fine.
you're over technically. It over healed you. Sorry.
It's fine. I adjusted it. I only
Cool.
had like 2 temp HP left.
Cool.
Ah.
It's good.
I will use my remaining 10 feet plus some zoomies to
'Kay.
get the fuck out of Dodge.
All right.
And I'm trying the new thing. God damn it. I'll do it. All right, I'll do it.
You're moving square by
Ah!
square.
I did it.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's my
Da, da, da,
happy
da, da,
moment
da,
of the
da.
day. Alright, that's my turn. Oh, that makes me happy.
And it is back to you, Isk.
All right, so now we know that she doesn't like cold, so we're gonna try something else to see if she likes warm weather. So I'm gonna use a scorching ray on it.
All right, cast your spell.
Just experimenting. Yeah, why not? We're gonna go with a 3rd level spell.
So the first one does not hit.
Womp womp.
Womp
The
womp.
deflagration from your scorching ray going toward the basilisk. Oh, this one definitely hits.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
Yeah. All right.
I will just say, Cactus Fake, calm down, okay? Calm down, please.
No, and I do believe I have a 4th one. Yeah.
Nope. Sadly, the only one who hit is the second one, so roll your damage, please.
Yes, sir. Meh.
So, hate fire damage. And it seems to be normal, so you inflict the normal damage out of it. And
Okay.
was that be your turn, milady?
For now, yeah.
All right. So Basilisk here, seeing everything, hearing the coming from the other way, is going to come down here, and that would be it. Back to Aaron.
Okay. I will bring down the lightning on the big one again.
Cold lightning. All right. Big Bad is going to. Sadly doesn't save. So roll me your lightning damage. Ooh, 18.
Ooh.
That
That's a lot
hurts.
of damage.
The lightning's coming out from the sky straight on the basilisk, who just spit on Dawnbringer.
So, 1, 5, 25, 30, 35.
Yep.
I hide between my pants.
Exactly. Good. So, here it is on the little basilisk. Let's go for the investigation turn.
Come on, let's go. Keep up with our luck as it's been.
Seriously.
One.
Knock on wood.
Nice.
2,
Nice.
Yeah, that's
3.
keep that up.
Nice.
Yep.
They're still running around, but they're getting closer though because of all the noise that are doing from Mama Basilisk.
That's fair.
Here, and a last one. Where is the last one? The last one is over here. Getting closer behind her. I can still you hear the from behind.
So I think it's about time that Mama needs to.
Thank you, Cat. And we'll go with Dawnbringer.
All right. Okay. So I am just quickly double checking one thing because step 1 is going to be most likely unleashing Suru because Suru can do his own thing, and for me, I had a plan to deal with the basilisk. The plan is called take some nice little modules out of my armor, throw on the ground to cast a mirror image.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
3 illusory duplicates appears and do duplicate moves within you and make your action shifting position impossible to track which image is real. Alright.
So there's photons
Ooh,
that
that's
the masters have
smart.
to try and see.
Alright.
That's a whole lot of
That's a
down.
really good move. Really, really good move.
Told you I had to adjust my spell list.
Yes.
Big brain.
We're good with
Um,
illusions today.
Yeah, today is the day of illusions.
Yes, indeed.
So he's still out of range of Shrew, and I don't want to send him out. So I'm gonna brace myself because I have a feeling he's on his way. But yep, that's gonna be my turn.
Alright. So 1, 2. And let me check out my template.
Oh, gee.
Oh, that looks bad.
I will ask both of you. Sadly, your mirror image was a really great move, but it doesn't work against a cone.
Yeah, that is very true.
So, you will both give me a Constitution saving throw. Luna
Could
and
I-
Dawn.
Could I do my evasion thing or no?
Nope.
And it works beyond 30 feet. Damn, son.
But does
It
work
is the
even if-
tainted one.
It has an extended reach. Okay.
I thought I was protected by the plants.
Yeah, so it's not.
So-
if you don't look at it, does it still not work, or is it like a special case where it doesn't
She
matter if you
attacked
look
it
at
the last turn,
Yeah.
so she was looking at it.
Okay.
All right.
I was going to check, but I
Trust.
don't think I can use Flash of Genius on that. Let me double check. I can. Shoot. Would you permit me to give the Flash of Genius bonus to Luna? Because I was planning to do so. I was just double checking if it required a saving throw.
Yes.
If it could-
Let me check the Flesh of Genius.
I can do the.
Yeah,
There you go.
do the thingy.
Yep, there you go. Save you.
And yes, it does apply on saving throws. So
I'm giving it
Nice.
to
at the
Luna.
last moment, you see the basilisk channeling, and the highs are getting brighter and brighter, and and you just see Luna that at the base of her feet, stones starting to constrict, and you just scream.
I'm gonna shout, Luna, it's using its petrification. Look away.
And as she looks away, you grant her the +5, and she succeeds on a Constitution saving throw.
And now I'm gonna do mine and hope for the best. But
Natural 20 for Dawnbringer.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, I swear to god, if you had rolled under, I would have killed myself.
I mean, look, luckily Constitution is one thing I have a lot of.
So,
Oh my god.
and that
Luckily,
was
I
his
keep my,
turn.
my mirror images. So I still have mirror images.
You still have mirror images on.
But
So-
yeah, that was ouch.
Yes, it was ouch. So,
So, does that mean that he's higher than the plants and I could shoot it from where I am?
from where he is now, yes.
Okay. And it's my turn, right?
Yep.
I don't want to speak out of bounds and be like, I want to shoot it. Like a goddamn weirdo. But I want to shoot it. I want to
Shoot
shoot
it.
it. And it's
Have a go, girl.
And it hits.
Yeah.
It hits.
Woo.
Roll the damage for still the normal arrows on without magical properties seems to not pierce his skin as quite as well as elemental damage that is coming up his way, but still hurting it bits by bits.
And I'm gonna need to get the fuck out of Dodge and cross that river and hide in the tree. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the running start and cross the water and go like I want to drag it. Give me a sec. I want to go hide in the tree
All right,
a little further.
give
'cause
me
I'm
your
scared of
stealth
his
check,
eyes.
please.
Yes. Am I far enough? I'm gonna get a little bit further just because I don't want to die by his gaze. Sorry.
All right, and
There you
Isk,
go.
it is your turn.
Yes, so as she sees the gaze goes further than what she expected, she's gonna like take a couple step backs. Like this. Oops, I must go there apparently. Alright, and yeah. Okay, cool. And yeah, she rates that. And she's gonna throw it lightning's bolt.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Give me all the damage.
Nice.
Alright. Let's finish this quickly, please.
The amount of dice.
Yes, baby.
But you see, as the lightning. Just give me a moment. I'll just change the music for the mood.
Oh no, I don't like this.
I just want blood
And Venom.
and venom. I want forbidden juice.
Yes, that would be nice, right?
Last time you said it like that, we were in a cloud kill.
Oh,
What's going on?
maybe not.
Oh fuck!
What?
Is it kind of like a hydra?
It's a poisonous thing, right?
No,
What's
it's not it.
It's a hydra, I swear.
You see the carcass of the creature falling down. Whoa, that's not the right music.
Yeah, no, that was.
Oh my
bit
god, the
close.
music made me feel
No,
so
no,
good
no.
for half a second.
fuck!
I
It's
mean,
the
the
one.
music I'm
Hell.
hearing is not making me feel so good.
It's the one with the. Oh gosh, yeah, okay, printed one, right?
No. Wait. The carcass fall on the ground, and you just see all the plant growth all over. Seems to die instantly. The nature all around just scatters. The ground crackled a bit. And you see the body being dragged towards the rock.
Damn
Over
it,
there.
I just want some blood and venom for God's sake.
I know.
And a familiar voice
Oh no.
comes to your head. It's not headwards.
Oh.
It is a bit further than that in your memories.
I know.
And you hear a "Here we meet again."
Not that motherfucker again.
And
Son of a...
everything
Ah.
darkens
Damn it.
around.
That piece of shit.
Told you you'll be mine. And we'll hand on this.
My love.
We're walking into another fucking boss fight.
It's all
God.
coming 360, guys. It's coming down to the Eladrin that bought the devil, who wanted, like, who's, you know.
Son of a...
He's the Eladrin, for sure. And
Which
he has
one
a
of
thing
all
for
the
it.
legend?
So, on this note, we'll start the round table. Meg, how was your game?
It's okay. I just wanted venom. And I wanted to get the fuck out of there. Now we'll have a whole political thing. Because we'll have to warn people and all that shit. I'm not about that life.
And
But
don't
it's okay.
worry, I noted the two rolls from Catnip and Cactus Faye, so they will be noted for next game.
Hell yeah.
And also,
Yes,
had a
please.
sort of like.
Well, actually, one of them, the one from Catnip, has been used on the Dexterity saving throw on the Lightning Bolt. That's my bad on that.
Ah, well.
Lord, the Lord, the Lord.
Nah, I'll use it. I'll still use it. I'll agree with that. I'll use it next game. Don't worry, guys. Guys.
Good guy, DM.
Me thinking that we would have a nice end of evening and I would have a talk with Erin about my interaction with Isk. Oh no, not what happened.
We
All right.
we're once again, because of my side quest, we're off on another life or death situation.
It's okay. You'll get me an ice cream cone.
I
Well-
happily will get you an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
It's a good move you did, Luna, to go back in the bushes.
Yeah, I would have been
definitely.
toast, eh?
Well, you'll see next game in what condition Aaron is since he's in the darkness.
Where is Aaron? I
In
thought
the
he was
darkness.
in the bushes.
No.
Well, no, like my plan, because I thought that Basilisk had way more HP than that. I was gonna go around and attack it like in an animal shape, but that plan doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
By the way, Eric, how was your game? How did you find it? Sorry for the Druid interview you didn't have, but
It's okay. Eren is used to it. He doesn't care.
doesn't care.
It's okay,
I
I have
don't care.
healing.
I'm so happy that my illusion worked so well.
Yep, saved you from like 4 other petrification gaze.
Yes.
Yeah.
And all those failed rolls were so satisfying to watch. I'm like, yes, yes.
Mm.
Well, they have 2 intel, so it's minus
Mhm.
4 on their check.
Yeah. And they needed 16, so yeah, that's good.
And let me tell you, they're not proficient in investigation.
So I'm happy. Like my first time using that spell and it worked so well. I'm like, oh yes.
Yeah, good move. Pretty good move.
So
And
now I'm wishing I had the Sunbeam Kamehameha that we signed Vox Machina, but I'm not there yet. So,
Give it time.
not
Give it
yet. And who knows? Seems like Daddy's alive.
yeah. Also, that what a twist. I think I'm gonna have to borrow the rock from Luna and just give a couple calls. Like what the fuck,
I
man?
mean, I still need to call River. Like we completely let her like disappear.
I know
She's
it's
just-
been like 4 games that you're supposed to call her and you didn't.
Yeah,
I
She's in
know.
she's in hot springs, just chilling, drinking.
But in fairness, I don't think I would have brought her here.
No.
Yeah.
Ah, she
Because I
wouldn't
like
be.
her too much.
She was like,
She would have been gone.
you're toying with your little things. Do your
Yeah.
little things. If you die, it's your problem. I'll
Play
tell
with
your
your
story. Kiss, kiss.
Yeah.
And then let's go with Bert. How you find your game?
So I'm gonna echo Megan saying, "God damn it! All I want is some goddamn venom, some goddamn blood." Beyond that, yay for Dawn being somewhat politically decent. Gonna
Well,
go with
it
decent
it
because,
was with another pragmatic guy, so
I'm not saying I stacked the deck on my side, but I stacked the deck on my side.
you did.
So that was great times. Nice interaction with Karma. He and I think, understand each other on some kind of level.
Maybe not on the not stealing stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that one we don't understand each other, but we otherwise we share. We are connected in the Big Daddy energy.
Big Daddy energy.
Oh.
And then, Isk, how was your game?
Well, full of things indeed. I think I'm gonna go with Erin to Xarctus, and that trip's gonna call Let's Find Daddies.
Ah, yes.
Always daddies.
The
Um,
Maverick legacy, daddy issues.
Definitely, yeah, very much. Overall, I liked it. I had fun with the interactions and role play. Had fun with you, Meg, toying with your feelings. Sorry about it. Uh,
Like it was. I think it was a long time coming, though. Like I think that Is was kind of like flirting with Luna for a long time without Luna ever realizing it. And I don't think if you had been this like obvious, she would have ever realized it.
oh, we're gonna have a lot to talk.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think so.
we're see where this is gonna go. And for that fight, gosh, I was sure it was gonna be like a short, easy fight. So I'm like, oh yeah, let's end this quickly, go with everything, and now we have that thing. I'm like, I'm fucked.
There was
And,
a tainted
yeah.
stuff I specified.
Yeah, I was down with that. Yeah, I agree.
And that shadow looks a bit bigger than last time, you know? Just a tad.
She's only 8x8 square.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
The
gonna be a
only
big thing
thing
to
I can
punch.
do, like, to just annoy that thing is not let it talk to me. Like, nope, I don't want to hear from you. Fuck off. But that's pretty much it.
All right. Well, I had a really nice game too. You fucked up on my basilisk, but it's okay. I was happy to surprise you with the cone thing.
Yeah, that was a close call. The flash of genius came in handy.
Yeah,
I was literally.
and that natural 20 Constitution saving throw.
I mean,
Flash, turn your eyes away. Turning to stone, like, oops, that would be like awkward.
that would have been. Yeah. Yeah.
And no one has greater restoration, right?
Not in this group.
Nope.
It's like 5th level or 6th level. We're not there yet.
Nope.
Yep.
All I have is a platform to bring you back.
I could decorate your house.
Oh, yeah, true.
A Luna
Yes.
statue.
And
That's
with all
terrible.
that, I just want to give a quick thank you to the 2 raids from Grand Maître Marmot for the people who are still here.
Woo!
And DM à Cravate, awesome people. Follow them. You can see them here. Let me exclamation mark.
Over here, over here, over here, over here.
Let's point all in a different direction.
Oh, I forgot the space.
I
There
wait
you
for the
go.
phones.
Grand Maître Marmot is
Probably
still
over
there.
there.
Yes, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you for staying there.
Thank you.
It's really
Yeah.
nice to
Thing.
see you here. Always. And let's whoop. Good night. And Grand Maître Marmot, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. Let's go. Here you go. And
Ba-da-ba-ba.
thank you again. There was pour une poignée de pièces d'or that threw some bits with Cactus Faith. Thank you again.
Ooh.
And
You're appreciated.
I hope that your Diamonds and Dragons went well for the side of DM à Cravate. Grand Maître Marmot, I hope that you were having a good game too. Good night, Catnip. It was nice to see you, as always. And yes, we confirmed. Now, Ghostfig is here, still in chat. We confirmed that there's gonna be the chalet and the Red Dragon in September.
Ooh, yes.
We'll have to doodle the shit out of this.
We're gonna
Biggest
have to
crossover in
party.
history.
And the 19th of March is coming up soon for 1 year.
Oh my
Still
god,
thinking
so
of
soon.
what exactly. Yeah, it is. It is in 16 days. Just a bit more than 2
Oh.
weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
yeah.
It's not. It's almost a year of streaming. Almost a year of streaming, peeps. Soon.
Look, we're already a D&D campaign that has lasted nearly a year. We are above average already.
Yeah,
as far
that's
as
already
the
great.
campaign, like-
True.
Yeah.
And like according to the start of the stream, I will be away from home like I was on the first time that we streamed. So
Yep.
it's pretty appropriate, you know.
Oh.
Let's hope the connection
Fitting.
will be better this time.
Hopefully, I can't guarantee anything, but hopefully, and hopefully I won't work either.
Yeah, thug your way to the router. You can just like beat up the
I
person.
don't even know where it is.
Oh, they keep it secret.
It's like a magical realm. I don't even know where the router is.
Where's the Wi-Fi?
to
Secret
go through the
realm of
It's-
the
or
Wi-Fi.
something.
It's powered by the spirits.
Probably, yeah.
Yes. And yeah, that's pretty much it for there's no specific announcements. We're going back next Wednesday for the French campaign, where we left mid-combat, where one of the member, mostly NPC, is being downed in combat, the MVP Randall. And there's a lovely lady who burped his way out of the window, just like,
Nice.
move away to help the party fighting a group of bandits. That is the Bone Gnawer group of bandits. So, with everything like that, let's see who we can raid with our few peeps that are still here. Up.
Who we gonna raid?
Ooh, we gotta
Who we
raid.
gonna raid?
Ooh, we gotta raid Twitch.
I always got to make a song out of it. That's just how it goes.
Oh, we gotta
Of
raid.
who we gonna raid?
Who we gotta raid.
Whenever I say anything, you know, just like
Um,
it's not epic fumble without technical difficulties.
It's gonna be a very short song. Like a very short album.
There's
It's
not
just
a
gonna
lot
be
of
those
people
songs.
except the Critical Role people that are.
It's an album of jingles, is what it would be.
There you
Not
go.
even songs, just jingles.
There you go. We should make
Who
one
we
about
gonna
ships.
raid?
Because I feel like most of the campaign is about simping. And I'm
And,
all about it.
There's a significant part of the campaign that is simping. It's like simping, daddy issues, and occasionally, you know, standard D&D.
Yeah.
But
a little
mostly
bit of
daddy
dice
issues and
here and
simping.
there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's see
Yeah.
what's been happening into the Dungeon and Dragon section then, and maybe discover something new. Because, you know,
Ooh.
right now there's like 50k people at Critical Role, but let's see who we can see. Someone else in.
Let's support smaller streamers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's a D&D 5e called by Vorpal Tales that is a charity one-shot for #roll for Ukraine.
Ooh. then
Ooh.
Yay.
make it
So-
so.
Yes.
Raid.
I'm tempted to send sunflower seeds to the Russian parliament. You know, so many people do that.
Yeah, I remember the
So-
story of that,
Delectable.
Grandma.
See you next
Delectable.
Thursday for the English one, or next Wednesday for the English. Maybe on Sunday I'll do map streaming about it. I also received sponsor by Raid Shadow Legend. Maybe eventually I'll do that.
Hell yeah!
Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Hey, maybe who knows? Our characters could be in the game, man.
I don't know how I feel about that. I'm just gonna lay that out there.
I would love to see it.
I never played, but we'll see about that. We'll see about that. So, till then, remember that may your fumbles become epic stories. And now we wave awkwardly to the people.
Bye bye.
Go into Discord.
You going to Discord? Discord.
Going to the Discord.